Oh my word. Who have we got in the house today that we're going to be talking to that's made us do a Sunday stream? Well, you know who it is, Synty Studios. But it's not just Mike, because I go, we normally have Mike. It's not just Mike. Got people I've never met before. So I'm very excited. Very excited indeed. I haven't even got a clue what they do. Okay? I've literally never spoken to them before. All I've said is hi and headless chicken. I think those are the only words I've written on Discord to them, which seems a little bit abstract when you think of it that way, but it kind of makes sense. All right, so shall I call them up? Are we ready? Should we get this out of the way so we can go to bed? Let's do it. Am I a little bit nervous? I think I am a little bit nervous. Let me try and find a nice little video of the Synty's stuff so we can get ready, make it a little bit organised, and then we'll do the phone call. Oh my word, I hope this doesn't explode. I hope this does not explode, guys and gals. If anyone's on the Discords or any Discord groups, you want to do some spamming and say that we're live, would be appreciated, because right now my hands are full. All right, here it comes. I can't even hear it ringing. I've got no idea if it's ringing or not, because for some reason my Discord doesn't do the ringing noise.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hello, Fahad. It's the first time I'm doing a group Kiwi chat.
Kiwi chat. Sounds like it's just me. Anyone else there?
Hello.
I'm in. Hey, Justin. How's it going?
There's Mike there.
So who have we got
Mike.
in? Who have we got
So
in
we
the
got-
chat? I've got a
So we've got myself,
fox.
which
Mike's
is
just gone.
a fox, Synty logo, and I think that's you, right?
Oh, have we lost? I think we've lost Mike.
Yeah,
Gone away.
Mike's gone out.
Mike's gone down to the pub. It's gone. That's it, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm down to the pub. Took too long.
Maybe that was his plan. Drop us in here and then leave.
Well, let me just check the guys in chat. How is the audio? How is the audio levels going? If you guys have you guys got a famous Kiwi song that you can sing?
No, we don't.
Take it away, Mike. Take it away, Andrew.
Yeah, where's that Mike guy when we need him? He knows all the songs.
Because you don't have like Waltzing Matilda and that stuff. That's the Aussies. So what do you guys actually have?
We've got a bunch, but Justin's probably got the best singing voice.
Oh, nice.
No,
Take it away, Just.
not
Take it away.
First thing Monday morning.
Maybe like Call Me Loyal, Justin?
Yeah, it's probably the closest thing.
Yeah.
What on earth
Give
is
that a
Call
go.
Me Loyal?
Oh, Justin will sing it in a second.
I think you just have to YouTube that one.
Yeah, that's a YouTube. We can send you a link. You can play it on the...
It's not the same. It doesn't count.
check the quality of it on. Yeah.
When Mike gets back, you can ask him to sing it. I'm sure he will.
I haven't managed to get him to sing once yet. It's been about four or 5 times I've been chatting to him now on this thing. I failed it every time.
And he failed to get us to sing too.
Well, it is Monday morning and you're sitting in the office, so it might be a little bit inappropriate if you're sitting there at your desks singing and drinking.
We're in a
How's it
shed
going?
office, so there's a lot of people here too.
Oh,
That's
Mike's
the
about
reason.
to sing.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Mike's here. He's going to sing a little song. Go, Mike.
Too early for songs, man. Oh, man. I just woke up.
Best New Zealand song. Go.
I can link that, as the Twitch started, I can link that through to the Discord if you haven't done it already.
Yeah,
Right, done it, Andrew.
we're live, so don't swear.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Don't
Yeah,
don't,
I'll try not to swear.
don't say
I
fudge or
haven't
bugger.
really been up.
Okay, just
Oh, yeah. I can convert them over. I'll convert them over to fudge and bugger.
I think even the Americans to them buggers are a naughty word, isn't it? I don't know.
It was here until they had an ad campaign, and it had a dog saying bugger. And it was like a Toyota ad, and then it became normal. So it's kind of funny
Yeah.
how
Which
an
means-
ad can basically convert it.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Nice to see how Kiwis are easily swayed. I like it.
Yes.
Just have a talking dog and you can change everyone's lexicon. I like it, guys. We got a question. What time is it in Kiwiland?
9:30 a.m. in the morning, Monday.
And Jack Attack is an Aussie, and it's 6:30 for
Huh.
him.
Oh man, why
Yeah,
are
they're
you
either
awake?
2 or 3 hours behind, right?
That's how excited
we're
you
in
guys
Australia.
are that it causes Aussies to wake up early to come into chat. and they even forgive the fact that you're Kiwis.
Do they though?
I like it. What are we going to talk? We're going to be talking about that classic Synty Pirates pack that you guys made a while back. That's why we've come on, isn't it?
Yes, we're just refreshing that one. We haven't done anything to it in over a year, and it's great. No. No. We've got our new space pack, which we'd like to show everyone. Obviously,
Space pirates.
something cool and space pirates. You maybe you could combine the two.
Oh,
There is modular ship parts.
Oh,
The engines.
Yeah,
Engines on the ship.
dude, you know what it is? You know what we've just done? We've just fireflied this.
Yeah, there you go. You could chuck Western in there as well.
Oh wow. Okay, I just had to remember no swearing. Okay, because I was just thinking to my head, the Reavers. The Reavers are like the pirates, and it'd be like this ghost spaceship.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay.
I do like Firefly. It's a shame that they cancelled it.
It's not cancelled. It's just on holiday. Indefinitely.
Indefinitely, yes. The movie kind of wrapped it up pretty well when they killed half the characters.
Don't give spoilers. What's the matter with you? You're destroying children's dreams.
I haven't alluded to which characters. You got to watch it to find out.
Oh my word. So I know. Okay, everyone at home knows who. Okay, here comes the lag. I've got to come in here. Everyone knows who Mike is because he's a famous face around these parts. Because he normally comes in while drunk and singing to everyone. But in Discord, I've got a funky fox face and a Synty logo. So I'm joined by Justin Andrew. Now, so people at home know your Discord names are bizarre, and I'm hoping those are your real names. So if I'll just hand it over to you guys to introduce yourselves.
Well, yeah, it's
Who wants to go first?
the fox character is a VR chat character, but that's a bit old now. My name is Justin, not just in time. That's just a pun name. But yeah, I don't know how in depth do you want these introductions to go?
I like that. My name's Justin. Just in time, and I'm an alcoholic. It's been
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
so Just, what do you do in the wonderful world of the Synty Studios?
Well, I mean, we all handle pretty similar stuff in terms of creating the assets. My favorite part's making the demo scenes. That we all have a hand in that, thanks to Scene Fusion.
Scene Fusion.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
That's when you're all sitting around using that funky soup thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, kinetic soup. You can all edit the demo scene at the same time, and it doesn't bug out.
Yeah, it's been pretty good actually lately. And then the other thing is, which is kind of cool, is that if one of your Unity crashes, the other two people still technically have it open and they can save copies.
Oh.
So it's like a backup thing too. Because it's not like I'm running an instance and they're not connecting to it. It's like we've all got
Unity
our own
never
version.
crashes. Stop lying.
How dare you say such things about
It
Unity?
was that one time, okay? Full of Unity.
It does raise the question, what do you guys do with Unreal? How does Unreal handle that?
We just do it by hand. I mean,
I'm doing prototype right now.
Yeah, I just got a copy. Just basically, Justin's got like a semi-transparent version of it in the scene, and it's just like paint by numbers, copying the same demo over.
It's not hard, it just takes time.
Yeah. This is why people are like, can you just import the FPXs and it's done? It's like, no.
So you're sitting there, first of all of you together work really closely as a fantastic team doing the Unity one using this kinetic soupy thing. And then when you've sat down, you drink a beer, you go, great work, lads. That was amazing. We've done it all together. Hey, Justin, stick it all in Unreal now by yourself. We're going down the pub.
Who's doing space at the moment? Or not space?
I'm doing snow.
Snow, that's right. Yeah, Mike's doing snow right now, which is...
I typically do all the characters and anything that's rigged or some of the other stuff. But it's kind of, we haven't done it in ages because it's kind of boring, so we've actually kind of held off. We've got a whole backlog of stuff to port. But once
5 or
again,
6
Scene
days,
Fusion,
yeah.
Scene Fusion's got an Unreal version, so we might actually, and it's in a newer version of Unreal. So I'm not sure who's using older versions of Unreal, but if everyone was using 4.19 onwards, then we could always upgrade and then just use that. It would save us a lot of time, but I'm just not sure who's using what versions. So changing the version now could be a problem. I don't know. Not sure. Don't want to break people's games.
By the way, should I change the deferred or leave it in forward for this?
Whatever the default is should be fine.
Yeah, forward by default.
Yeah, should look the same, pretty much.
Okay, groovy.
Not too anything
Mr.
too crazy.
Stairs,
It's me.
Haven't let you introduce
Well-
yourself.
What's wrong with my name? I'm pretty sure it's just my name with some numbers on the end, right?
So
That is actually my name.
that is an awesome name.
Yeah, it's hard to like explain to people because people just spell it wrong all the time. But I also get called Stairsy, which is always fun.
Suzu?
Nope.
Hang on a minute. How can they spell your name wrong?
Like you can stare at people.
STERS. STEARS.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can get the stairs as in like stares you out or something, but
I don't know. They just always get confused.
I like
But-
Stairsy. That's what
Yeah.
that's what we would have called you if you were over here.
Yeah, I don't mind that name.
Yeah,
if
you
I was at
used-
uni
by
with you,
some-
you'd be Stairsy.
It's not my name, so.
I think you stopped calling me that actually. But what are we? Introducing myself. So you got my name. Just gonna check that. Not alcoholic. Unlike Justin over here.
Wow.
That's deep.
Actually, a little story. When Mike and I hired Justin, we said that we were going to get him to like beer. How long's it been, Justin? 3 years.
ish.
Doesn't drink beer.
No.
No
Doesn't
beer,
drink beer.
just
I've
the
got a hot
vodka.
coffee, though.
If anything, you drink less beer now, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't drink beer. Actually, Mike's the one who is
I
the
love
beer
beer.
drinker.
He's taking
Oh,
a
yeah.
food run.
He's the
Absolutely.
catalyst.
Yeah, I love beer. I love alcohol in general. But no, we did get Justin hooked on coffee, so that's an achievement.
Oh,
yeah.
nice, well done. That means his productivity's gone through the roof. I like it.
Absolutely. But coffee is a lifelong addiction. You'll never get over that. Coffee is lifeblood.
For a brief period, I lived in a country where people quite casually drank beer from about 10 o'clock in the morning as the norm.
It's weak beer over there though. Like it's like 3%. Like you can drink it, casually. Whereas the stuff here is minimum of 5, and then you get up to like 8. Like it's a slippery road. But like your beer is typically quite low, and you can drink bulk amounts of it.
I would say
I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
Not 3. I would go with 4. Is
4. Yeah.
which is like children's beer, the family beer.
Yeah.
Children's beer. I'm gonna get banned off Twitch.
We've got a bad binge drinking culture here. So people here typically drink to get drunk. They don't drink socially as much. So it's a totally different culture with alcohol.
Yeah, we've got that. We had that in England as well, and in Scotland.
Yeah.
Pretty much the whole of Great Britain.
I guess we're all the same.
Yeah,
Most Western countries, really.
We're all bad. We're
we're all destined to die lonely and alone in the gutter. So as long as we've bought a load of your stuff on the way there, jobs are good. We've got some people actually being sensible and posting questions in chat, and we're just sitting here talking about beer. How far is Synty from Weta, and what did Mike think of Alita, which just came out? Oh dear, that's a loaded
I
question
don't
at the
think
end.
Mike hasn't seen it. I saw it 2 days
haven't seen
ago.
What did you think?
It was really nice. I liked it. The ending, not giving spoilers away, felt like...
No, don't give any spoilers. No. You can't talk about the end of the movie.
Okay, well, how can I talk about the movie? It just
was
felt
good.
very much like, come and see
You
the next
enjoyed it.
one.
So was it a
Okay.
Weta movie?
Yes.
Yes.
They did most of the. I think they did all the CGI for Alita, because she's full CGI.
Yeah, and she was really well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
The eyes just freaked me out.
You get used to
Yeah.
it, and you
Really?
actually kind of appreciate it, because if the eyes were normal, you'd actually kind of get creeped out, and it would just look weird. But because they're big, you don't get that like creeped out. Like that's a little too human, but not quite human, uncanny valley
I get you.
type deal. So it actually, I kind of appreciated that they did that.
I
Yeah,
get
it's good.
Because there were some other characters that were realistic that for moments just like, ooh.
Yeah, I think if they'd done like a cosmetic like post effect to just make the eyes bigger on the actor, it would have looked crap.
Yeah,
You know, like one of those. What are
Plus,
those? Like
it
the
just-
limb. Yeah,
just wouldn't have worked.
yeah.
It was really well done. Really well done.
That was the last movie I worked on. I got a credit on it actually, so my name's in the credits.
Yeah, I took a photo.
I haven't worked at Weta in 2 years, and I still have a credit. That's kind of funny.
Which one's that?
Battle Angel.
Battle Angel, yeah.
Battle what?
Leader.
Leader
Battle
the
Angel.
one we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's called Battle Angel.
Yeah.
It's a leader Battle Angel. That's the tagline.
Yeah.
Like,
because they-
obviously
they're
know
gonna have
nothing,
more, right?
don't I?
No, you know, it's based on a comic in Japan, quite popular.
I'm not allowed to read comics anymore, not even graphic novels, which is... You get caught watching, like, CBeebies by yourself when the kids aren't even home, and apparently all of a sudden you're not allowed to be in charge of your own entertainment.
Rookie move.
I'm sorry, but
Don't get caught.
I tried to explain to my wife that I used to record like everything, Rugrats, any animation. I used to record it and use it as research because I used to do cell animation, like proper hand painted. cell
Yeah.
animation. So I love all that stuff. And she said to me, "Well, that was like 25 years ago. Why are you still watching kids' cartoons now?" I'm like, "Well, the stories are fantastic and the character development's amazing." So pretty much now I'm not allowed to. I'm not in charge of the remote control anymore in the house, which is a shame.
Funny.
Let's put. I'm going to share my screen with you. I don't know if I can actually share my screen with multiple people.
We can watch the.
We can
Oh no,
watch
you
the
can
stream.
because we've done the share screen thing through Discord, but my internet could wig out, so we could always just. Oh no, that works. Yep.
Inception.
Let's just do that.
There you go.
For me at least, that's good.
Is it right for you guys?
Yeah.
Is that the proper lighting?
It is, but Discord's
That
kind
might-
of...
Oh no, that's the newer
the
version.
room shader.
Yeah.
Room shader's being...
Yeah, so we fixed that in 2018 just by
Yeah.
turning it off. So if you grab the materials for those ships,
Where are they living? They are living in.
I would just, yeah. So if you click all those ship ones, if you just search for the ship names, yeah, so all of those ships and the station, just grab all those and just set the room shader to black.
Go do it.
Well, you might have to do the
The-
ships and then the station.
Oh, hang on. I was going to say, no.
Oh,
No,
wow.
no. Just individually.
Which one is the one that's
Oh.
being naughty? Ah, this last one.
That last one. Science. Yeah.
Oh, science, sorry, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
change the rim color from blue to black. In the scene, yep. So just do that, and then do the same for the station.
Oh,
Boom.
ooh, what's this?
Some
Science.
science.
Oh, he's a science. Because I'm like, well, that's not ship. That's how good my eyesight is nowadays. That's what happens when you watch too much CBeebies. Your eyesight just get ruined.
And then if you click the station, you can do the same to that. Yeah, because we sent you the 5.6 version
Oh,
and opening in
jeez.
2018.
We have happy
Slightly
accidents.
different.
So I just got my headphones on and I just got hosted and subbed by Irish. Irish, thank you so much for the raid, buddy, and the sub. I forgot that my volume was on so loud on my headphones.
Oh, wow.
Let's get messy.
That's
Oh,
funny.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
I can read.
We've got Dan Reed saying, loving the Synty collection. I have almost all the packs. Wow. Can't wait to pick
Whoa.
up the space pack and planets when it's out. Well, my word. I hope, Dan, you're using my affiliate coupon and get me loads of money. And if you're not, don't forget we've got the Synty store exclusive, messy, exclusive thing. Oh, somebody's already put it in chat. Synty store. Well done.
This isn't on the City Store yet, but it will be. It will be.
I would say if you sacrifice the affiliate code that you would be using if you're buying on the Unity store and buy all your stuff when it does come out on the Synty store, and then you get the Unreal version and the Unity version together. So a far
There you
better
go.
deal.
It is a good deal.
It is a good deal, but it's a bit of a shame
Yeah.
because I'm not getting any of that juicy affiliate money anymore.
You don't get it through the asset store either, which is kind of, I like having the stuff on the store sometimes. It's kind of, sometimes. So some people like different things, Some people want it easy and or some people want it all in zip files. Some people want it all in the app. I don't know, it's personal preference, but we have all the options there. So people can have whatever they want.
It does take you a little bit getting used to using the ones that you get from your store. First time I just unzipped it and was like, where am I? I'm lost. Then realised I was looking in the wrong folder. So
yeah.
After 3 seconds, you work it out. So
yeah, well, it's good for people that don't want to load Unity. They can basically have access to the FBX files and the textures and whatever without actually having to load the engine. So that's good too.
And I've spoken to a few people that have actually used your versions from your store, so they can mod the models and make them more modular. So like the older stuff to chop off the heads and the hairs and the arms and stuff.
Yeah. So if you click the station.
On the station itself? Yep.
Yeah, and just change that material rim color to black as well.
Did I not? I did that.
No, it's that one. There's an alt. So that one is a red alt. So the default's blue. So we've got there's a bunch of alts in here. Yeah, there you go. If you just pull up your mic, Andrew, if you pull your headphones off.
Yeah. The perks of working out of a shared studio.
Oh yeah.
People always want to talk.
Just show them the hand.
I do.
Show them the hand.
Show them the hand. What, you wave to them. Go, hi.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Hiya.
The hand.
Chat.
Hand.
Sanya's saying, after Space Pack, it would be nice to expand the Biopunk rivalry pack. We could use Western kit with Space Packs. Space and Space. Yeah, you know what I meant.
That'd be pretty cool.
Messi needs to get an affiliate link for the Synty store. They don't have an affiliate link, VR Game Zone. It's too advanced for them. They're Kiwis. Leave them alone.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's any functionality for that. We could look into it, certainly.
When is the mini city pack and prototype pack coming to the Synty store? Guys, don't forget, they have to stick it on the Synty store after they've got the Unreal version ready. And because Unreal doesn't let them put on without colliders, and Synty Studios are allergic to colliders, it takes them a bit of time to do it.
It does take us. It takes us so long.
It's mostly the demo scene. I'm building the prototype demo scene as we speak. Don't worry.
Whoa.
I can't imagine how long it will take you guys to recreate everything that you do in Unity inside Unreal.
Well, having it there helps, and then also because Unreal's got some slightly better placement things where, if you drag something in Unreal, it raycasts onto the mesh, so you can stick things on the walls real easy.
Oh, nice.
Whereas Unity doesn't have any of that. It just, when you drag it into the scene, it just appears somewhere random.
Yeah.
So, Unreal for dressing scenes is real good. It has painting tools, so especially for exterior scenes, you can just chuck a bunch of grasses into the painting tool and just paint stuff down. It's all instant, it's all lightweight. So Unreal has some awesome tools to speed things up.
Don't try and convert me.
Yeah. It's got some pretty nice stuff.
Don't do it. Unity is amazing. Did I mention that?
I was going to ask, what do you guys, because I've already got the diplomatic answers from Mike about 20 times already, but what do you guys think about Unity as opposed
to amazing. Unity is amazing. I hate using Unreal.
Really?
It's just hate it. Yep. That's
just a nice
wrong.
honesty. In what way?
Yep. If you ever use ZBrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like ZBrush, just like someone, I guess I don't want to get in trouble here, but the UI for me at least is just weird, just doesn't make sense. And I know Mike and Justin have agreed slightly on that. There are weird things like...
I think if you knew Unreal first, though, you would then find the same for Unity.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've been using Unity for years, so...
Like Unreal...
much like Maya. We all know Maya really, really well, and when it was time that we needed to use 3D Max, I just couldn't. Just couldn't. Maybe it's just because I'm old.
See, I'm the opposite because I started with Lightwave and even Imagine.
I started with Lightwave.
So I was a old video toaster boy and Imagine on the Amiga boy. And
I also started with Lightwave.
I love you.
By the way,
kindred spirits.
I didn't understand why there was a scene app and then a model app. That threw me for a while, but after a while you kind of get used to it.
But then you find that moving to 3D Studio Max was a little bit easier than moving to Maya, though.
Yeah, I'd
Max
say
is
the
similar to
jump
Lightwave, though.
from Lightwave to Maya was difficult, but I did that jump. So it's probably just because I took that huge jump from
Yeah, and then it's harder
Lightwave
to come back.
into Maya. It's hard to go back because Maya's actually pretty different.
I think
Maya's actually quite like Unity in a way. How it's constructed.
I think Max is more of a technical one. It's way more technical. Everything's like done in a logical linear stack, and you have to use values that you type in and things. Whereas Maya, you can just kind of free flow. There's no issues with having things stacked on top of each other. It's kind of Maya's way more open when it comes to anything, really.
Okay, scary question. What are you guys thinking about the new Unity? I'm going to say like not the 2019 because I haven't even touched that one yet, but 2018.3 with the new prefab system and the new terrain system, especially the prefab system.
Sure, great. Like,
Good.
it's a thing. It seems like small updates, really.
It's broken my asset though. That's why I don't forgive it.
Ah,
My
yeah,
mum.
I don't know how
versions.
the prefab thing's going to affect everyone. All the assets on the
Basically,
store.
it's the devil, but everyone loves it. So you either, it's like Vegemite. You either love it or hate it.
Yeah, we're kind of avoiding it at this moment until we've kind of learnt its abilities.
We want everything to be final,
seems like
too.
Yeah.
Like, it's all kind of in the works. So until everything's wrapped up and done, we don't want to have to then change everything every 2 weeks when they do an update.
Yeah, they do that a little bit too often, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
We got a comment from Irish John saying these models are incredible. I love Synty's art style. Reminds me of the shroud from Starlancer. I've got no idea what that is, but it must be beautiful.
You can pull the little things off that ship there. The big one you got, the transport. Yeah, the little transport hubs come off.
Cargo pods on the side.
Yeah, cargo pods. You can have those floating around in space if you want.
Oh, no way!
Cargo pods.
And
So we've got a few things in here, like
you can just parent those.
like the station, the space station is in parts. So you can have it spinning. There's a bunch of little things we've added to this, which from face value you can't really see, but it has some functionality in there.
Oh,
So there's a few things like that.
Does this bit at the bottom rotate and do stuff?
No, you would
not
have
that one.
to. You could rebuild the ship modular if you wanted. There's modular parts, but we've got versions of the ships that are fully pre-built, just so people we don't want to provide a modular system and say, hey, look, you have to build your own ships. We gave a bunch of low draw call single mesh ships, and then we've got a bunch of parts if you want to build your own.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was just about to give you 1 star out of 5, okay?
Pulse.
And now you've just freaked me out with this modular part nonsense.
You can match the cool ships with the parts.
No.
So I guess we're up to two stars then.
But yeah, you can't make ones that are as insane as the big ships we made, but we wanted to make those really artistic. We didn't want to make them look all party. So some of them are
Even
built from scratch.
the space station is actually made of pieces, sort of. So you could make it like a smaller version or a
This is
gigantic
freaking Lego.
crazy.
You've made freaking space Lego.
That's pretty much what we do, or try to do.
Lego
I know
adults.
we could do better with the characters for Lego isms.
Oh man.
I will put a
Yeah, check out the cockpit.
I'll put an example screenshot in the where is it?
Oh, dude.
Seems so big, so the camera's so slow.
While I sit here drooling, I'm going to go back and read in chat what people are writing. Dan Reed
Blended
says,
for the win.
Unity versus Unreal, thank you for your reply. I'm having to learn Unreal now at my new job, trying to do as much as possible in Unity. What's Synty's opinion on Unity going public? Not sure how true that news is.
Yeah, we don't know. No idea. I mean, we don't want to comment on it just because we don't know. Like, it could be all hearsay. Who knows? I don't think.
Also, if it doesn't, we have no
don't
control.
know.
No control over it, so not worried.
Yeah, who knows? Yep, not worried.
I hadn't even heard anything about that. So
It's
saw
a
that.
rumor. Yeah, it's a rumor. I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure that those kind of rumors go around a lot. Got to freak them shareholders out. So there's that image there shows you an example of the ships actually made out of modular parts. So those ships at the top there were made out of modular parts, but there's also a bunch of ships that are just pre-built. So you can build a lot of ships.
Jack attacks in Blender for the win. Jack, go sit in the corner. You're not allowed to speak anymore. Yee! I'm the same with 3D Studio Max. I'm too old to switch to other ones. Glad there's a popular consensus on Unity over Unreal. Dan, we're not allowed to say that.
Well, if you asked Mike and Justin, they'd probably go.
I'm ambiguous. I don't mind. I'm honestly I don't care. They're both great tools.
See, told you.
Yeah, I'd probably
Diplomatic.
say the same.
Yeah.
They make games at the end of the day.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if I was going to make some next-gen stuff, I'd probably use Unreal just because I like their lighting engine. But if I was going to make a game, probably use Unity just because it's a little bit simpler.
Yeah, easier.
Yeah, well, it's just mainly the assets
Just
as
more
well.
open.
You can get assets for anything. I'm not going to learn
Just like-
C#.
Unreal's made for first-person shooters, right? Like that's where it came from. It's still got some of that legacy, visual kind of hangover where Unity's built to make mobile games, 2D games, kind of bit of everything.
Well,
Yeah.
all the way from the bottom to the top. It has crazy potential.
Yeah.
But it's
That's the
also
thing,
really easy.
It has crazy potential, but leaves it for everyone else
Yeah.
to make all the fancy stuff to make it look good.
Yeah.
And then after everyone's done all their hard work, they go, cool. Okay, we're going to nick that and do our own version now. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be
Absolutely.
lovely if Unity could look more like Unreal in terms of its rendering.
Well, what do you guys think of the new high def render pipeline? And that
Oh man, it's so confusing. It's so complex.
Yeah.
Like
Can't
Unreal
wait
just
to be
has
a
one render
coder.
pipeline. Everything works. You can either have it low res or high res. It just scales.
and pretty
There's
much
like no scale.
and Unity's just going about it a little bit.
Yeah,
in a
they've
different
kind
direction.
of they've split it all off, and it's like, well, I want to just have it scale automatically. I want to be able to just do stuff
I mean,
and it just works. You
We
know?
can kind of understand because it's the same with us. Once we've built something, it's hard to change it after the fact because everyone's making games with it. Same for us. All of our assets being used in games. So if we change one thing, it's going to break everyone's game. So for them to probably add extra render pipelines is probably one of the options that they can take and have taken. It's just
And
it's a little hard to get into.
Yeah.
It also
it's so
just looks
separate.
like they've got the lightweight one. They went, this one works. Cool. Let's go with this one now as the stable, and we'll fix the high def one as we're going along.
Yeah, the high def one is a lot of work. It's very,
I vowed never to touch it again after
it's
losing
it's
my life on
it's
it.
not. See, like when you get to that end of the spectrum, Unreal's much more visual and it's much more artist friendly, whereas Unity at that end of the spectrum has gone full coder. You know, so that's what I like Unreal's take on it.
We've got questions about is there an alien in this, like a xenomorph? Upcoming planets, xenomorphs, chest bursters, facehuggers.
They're all humanoids, but there's some like big like kind of Guardians of the Galaxy dudes. We picked them instead. We think they're more interesting. They're like these big Gorgon type dudes. We just think they're a little bit cooler than your typical like skinny alien.
Is it going to be like in the space expand, like the next space kit that you're going to have the alien spaceships? Big-
Planets will have probably some aliens in it. Some planet stuff. Yeah. We didn't necessarily build any like. It's just alien designs are really hard to come by. You know.
Well, that and if they're not humanoid,
Yeah.
then they don't work with Mixamo like standard
Yeah.
animations. So you have to have their own custom rig,
Yeah.
custom animations.
Yeah.
Adds a lot to
Yeah.
time.
You could just do the Star Trek thing and everyone just looks human and got funny noses.
Yes.
all the characters, even the humans, have alternate skin colors that turn them. What colors do we have? Purple, green.
Purple, red.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Oh my god, this
Brown.
thing's all over the place. The more I look around, I haven't even clicked play yet. And there's more things just hidden around this place. Like you were saying, it's so big that the camera's crawling.
Should totally hit play and see the back of that ship. No. not the planet. Wait, I've got the stream up and the video, so I don't know which one to follow. Can I close the stream?
It's messing your mind, man.
There's
Look,
a delay.
that's how far away I am from the space station now. It's lovely.
Yeah, it was kind of hard building this one because you'd place a bunch of ships and some cool little scene. You'd zoom out and go, I can't find it anymore.
Yep.
So you just build another one, and you're like, Then you'd zoom out and go, look at the demo scene, and it's just asteroids. Can't really
Press
see
play.
most of the goodness.
Oh, you didn't have actually a controller for the camera, so.
No, but you can see the space clouds and stuff now.
So
with
I stuck one in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I
There
can
you go.
fly about.
Is that using the external post effects?
This is
No.
using the build that
it's a
you
little
gave
bit
me. So I think this one's got.
Okay. That might be the interior one, but that's all good.
Here you go.
I don't know if I
Post-processing
included
is in. And
it. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
the camera's
Okay,
got
must be
your
using,
post-processing Polygon Space exterior.
It's got exterior.
Ah, okay.
For you too.
Oh, yeah,
I
cool.
think it might just be the
What's the
frame
difference
shaders
between
off, right?
V1, V2, and V3?
Yeah. I don't know. Try them.
Oh, you're just crazy. You're just crazy. Question:
I don't know
VR. Have you guys tried VR?
We have.
And how is it?
So there was a ruthless bug that was causing some issues with VR, so we ended up fixing that in an update and providing a VR version of the demo. Basically, there was just too many particle effects, and VR just couldn't handle it, rendering it twice, which is just a limitation of VR. Obviously, the technology is not perfect, so we just stripped those out, and then people can just add particle effects as they need them. Also, some of the particle effects are 2D, which is, the clouds and things are a 2D effect. They're not volumetric, and VR, they're not going to be in 3D. There's just, once again, a limitation of some of the stuff, but it looks great. Like I tested it out in the scene with the Vive, and it's pretty awesome sitting in the cockpit, just looking out into the stars. A lot of good depth and things. So yeah, it works pretty good. Just need to be competent in your VR abilities. Just downloading it, putting a plug-in, and then clicking play isn't going to give you a true experience. You do need to do a little bit of work to make any VR thing look nice, but out of the box, it looks great.
And collision culling will be your friend.
Yes.
It's a little bit of optimization is required to
Yeah.
get it to work. It's a pretty big universe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, check out that space station.
Oh
Wink,
yeah,
wink.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's no moon. I'm getting there. I'm going to get there in a second. I'm going for a little bit of a flight at the moment over here.
Wow.
About
So slow.
characters, will you ever characterize your characters with eyes and mouths to make them a little bit more alive for third
No.
person or first person type game?
I hate the the little crappy mouths people put on their low poly characters.
Oh jeez.
And they just look so
Pod
weird.
there.
We have mouths on our zombies though, so who knows?
They don't look too bad.
There's technically
Nah,
mouths.
You never know. Yeah,
You just can't see them.
yeah.
And noses too.
You never,
just
never
can't see
yeah, you never know. Could
It's
happen.
good style, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, start.
Yeah, I mean, once we're like through with the Polygon series in 3 or 4 years, maybe we'll do a
Who
new
knows?
style that has mouths and noses. And
Well,
who knows?
This is how I hypnotize my viewers.
Yeah, it's working.
Hypnotoad.
Give us your bank account.
Prime. Twitch Prime.
Insert money.
Look at this
Sponsor.
cinematic
Subscribe.
moment there, flying over the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. Where did the other one go? There was another one here a second ago. There he is behind the asteroid.
Yeah, the nugget. We call that one the nugget. It looks like a
Nugget.
nugget, chicken nugget.
I'm so glad it's a chicken nugget, not another type of nugget. Let's have a look at what people are saying in chat. People would support that if there's a Kickstarter. What's Irish John saying? I've seen a guy remaking Freelancer in Unity on Twitter. Oh, I loved Freelancer.
Yeah, I think I saw his camera controller actually. It looked
Is it any
pretty
good?
cool. The camera controller was good. He didn't really have much on the scene.
Man,
It would
I'm
look cool with this.
definitely
Slap this in there.
needing to do something
Yeah.
with this pack. I really
pretty
am.
cool.
Questions. Is there a cantina?
Yes,
Yes.
and then obviously in the interior demo, there are two different demos.
What's this over here? What's this over here I see?
That's
Warp
a
gate.
warp gate.
Oh,
If you actually go through it, you'll end up into
I'll
Unreal.
take you to the other scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes you to the other side.
Sonia saying, we have jump gates here also with all other included ingredients. Oh, what's in the pipeline at Synty for this year?
We've got a few ideas.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Super
we're pretty open, but we're going to do some, hopefully some fantasy interiors because people have been asking for that. Some more nature stuff, maybe.
An apocalypse pack.
Yeah, apocalypse. I think. Yep, that's going to be a big
You
one.
said last time you were on, you were saying that you're like you did with the Western, that you did the second pack for the Western. You were going to be doing that for your other stuff.
We will be doing some of those, yes.
Yeah,
So
that's exciting because people who've
yeah.
got your stuff and they want to have more
yeah,
content for their games that are you already using your things for that theme.
exactly. Yeah. We might do some demo maps for some of the packs, so we might do like another big demo scene for dungeons and try and sell that. See if people want that. Do they want more content for the game plus a few extra things? Like can we sell them a few extra rooms for their thing, or do they want a whole different pack? So I don't know. What's the preference there? Maybe they do.
Your dungeons pack's lovely.
It's cool, but then when you're making a game, you might want some more content. So we'll see. It's kind of like DLC, I guess. In a way, it's not DLC. But people don't like that word. No, they don't like loot boxes. DLC is not so bad. It's loot boxes is the one. Yeah. And that purchase is like buying weapons.
DLCs. There wasn't never really a problem with DLCs until the guys who make Crusader Kings and Europa Universalis just went nuts and had every single thing was a DLC. Like, here we go, we've got one extra character, DLC.
Yeah.
Every single thing was a paid DLC.
It did get bad, yeah. And then Battlefront had loot boxes where you couldn't even get characters unless you like randomly got them. So there's been a few issues over the years.
Man, there's so many ships.
Yeah, me and Andrew are playing some. The turrets rotate, I think, on that.
Ooh.
We're playing some.
Far Cry.
Far Cry yesterday.
Far Cry New Dawn.
Yeah, it's like a post-apocalyptic game, but it looked nice.
I was going to buy Far Cry 5 when it was on sale, and people were telling me that don't bother getting it because the story's not very good. And I'm
it's
all
not
about
great,
the
but
story.
I think New Dawn's better. Oh no, the story's absolutely hideous. It's the worst story of a Far Cry game to date, but the New Dawn was pretty good. We had a lot of fun with that.
Where is the...
Did you guys complete it, or?
No. Couple hours in.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good though.
Whoa.
Is the pivot for that set correctly?
No. Why is that?
I'll have to check that. Yeah,
Whoa.
they should be set properly, but they might have got frozen on export. So I'll just go through and see a look at it. Almost
That's
easy.
back down to 1 star, guys. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oddly, the pivot for this one
Is that all of them?
next to here. And his pivot
okay, I know
is...
what I did. Yeah.
What did you do, Mike?
I must have just like grabbed a bunch and then moved the pivots to that one. So I'll just need to go through it. It's an easy fix. I'm not sure how many people want to have the turrets rotate anyway. I was like, maybe someone wants to.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's pretty advanced
It's
gameplay wise.
It's a pretty good thing to have.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if you think about it, it's like trying to get that to work in a game. Like, I can't think of an instance where you really want that. Like, unless you were like full on making like a crazy action game and you needed this like really specific turret tuning. It's just kind of a nice to have. It's not something that's like critical to gameplay.
So this one works.
But it looks nice. Yeah.
I think you just done one of them. It's just that one you messed up. So.
Yeah, I think most of them are fine. It's an easy fix, so.
Yeah, I definitely. I'm gonna be having these turrets target the ships that are flying, so they automatically move and they'll do lookouts.
Cool.
Can I go up and down? No.
I didn't want to have too many subparts. But
there are other guns though.
You could hide those and
put some more
some
detailed
other turret
Oh,
pieces.
well, there's another turret that goes up and down.
put the other ones in.
Well, there's a lot of turrets. What are they in props? I think.
Yep, props. Go to props. Wait till you see these things.
Alright. If I go into props,
These will blow your mind. So if you turn on the thumbnails and re-import them all, so you can see everything.
True that.
You'll love these. These are great.
GameKit controller works very well with Synty assets. I'm actually playing about with GameKit controller, Dan. And he will be on the stream on the 17th of March. He'll be on stream 17th of March, and in about a month's time, 16th of March rather. So yeah, because I'm not going to do it on a Sunday. It's going to be on a Saturday. The good thing about this February and March is that the days are exactly the same. So 17th of March is a Sunday, 16th of March is a Saturday. Makes it very easy to remember.
Interesting. That's good.
Yeah, good old
Didn't even
28
realise.
days of the year. Oh, wow. Okay.
So there's a
Yeah,
bunch
bottom
of
there.
a bunch of turrets. So we really did provide you enough options
There
to
you
go
go.
nuts.
Now,
Those.
There you go.
The
Heaps of.
holy... Whoa!
Pew, 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 pew.
How did it go?
Where did it go? Good work,
it's floating
Unity.
in front of the camera.
Yeah, good old Unity. Oh, no way! Pow, pow,
So those ones are fully
pow,
controllable.
pow, pow, pow. Pow, plamo, plamo. Oh. We take choo, choo,
So
choo,
you'd
choo, choo, choo,
you'd have to
choo,
use those, but I think they're cool.
Bow, 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 bow,
I mean,
bow.
technically, maybe the other ships shouldn't even have the turrets on it. But I just kind of like the low res ones if you wanted to have it kind of spinning around.
Yeah, these ones are a bit higher res.
Yeah.
I posed the question, is this Synty Studio's best asset yet? And I've just played with turrets and I'm already just going, oh my god.
It's pretty cool. That's
This
pretty
is
cool.
pretty
I think it comes down to personal preference.
Yeah, I think it's personal preference. If you weren't making a sci-fi game, you'd be like, okay.
Still like the medieval fantasy stuff rather than sci-fi
Yeah.
stuff. But
I
Yeah,
quite
but-
like Western and Frontier.
Sure.
You
Like,
could
if
go
If you
Westworld.
combine those two. Yeah.
You know, like, do you guys
Yeah.
remember the original Westworld movie? You had Westworld, Medieval World.
Oh, yeah. No, we were going to put some Easter eggs in Western Pack. We never did it.
We did.
Robot
They just got
phases.
deleted.
Your Brinner.
We were going to do a couple of,
Are you
like,
going to do a
there
Your
was a-
Brinner?
There was a few
Wolf
cactuses in there that were shaped of some genitals. They
I
got
think
deleted.
that's still in there.
That Mattia.
Ah,
whatever
Oh,
my-
maybe it did.
I may have deleted. I don't know.
Synty. We've missed out on Synty genitals.
There's a couple
Ah.
of little Easter eggs in the demo
Mike
for this scene.
actually. When did you make some genitals for the Polygon people? That was quite a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. That was
that
beautiful.
was
What?
that was hilarious.
Is that
Yeah.
did that make it to their store?
No, no.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Yeah,
You need dynamic bone or something. You know, they were quite girthy.
Hmm.
Oh man, I'd love to make those into an Uma. Wow. We got a comment. Will you guys be making more different types of characters for city, town, and heist packs?
Yes.
Yes.
Lovely. And then also may work well with Messi's muck asset. The only reason I actually started doing my Messi's Ultimate Character Creator tool was because I wanted to call my Tropico series, How to Make a Game Like Tropico, was using Synty Studios characters. And I wanted you to have a character creation screen that allowed you to change your hats and what kind of, like you do in Tropico. So I made a customization tool for Synty's characters, and after chatting I was like, I'm going to make a mask so that I can change the skin colour of the characters. And do you remember, Mike, I sent it over to you, like, this is what I've done. You were like, yeah, that looks alright, nicely. Instead of saying that looks like my newborn child has made that. Well done. But it looked alright. It actually
It
worked
worked
well.
fine, yeah. I liked it.
It works well. So yeah. It is my muck is fully compatible with Synty stuff. Even the fact that the earlier Synty characters and the later Synty characters, the materials don't work
Oh, yeah.
at all together. So
Yep,
don't
yep.
worry about that. Muck has features to even allow you to use old Synty base characters and new Synty hair and props, and it works flawlessly. So you can build
See,
new
that's handy.
prefabs with mix and match of
Yep.
any Synty pack that you want.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, you go. I'm flying about around the space station.
So those are,
Looks
I'll
lovely.
cover some of the stuff with these. So you can customize the panel lines on some of these ships. You can change them, you can turn them up or down, you can change the scaling. So if you, for example, that one there, you could make it bigger. You could make the station appear bigger. So if you just, just click on the station
Yeah.
and then make the tiling like on the material, Sci-Fi Station 02, and then change the tiling to like, I don't know, 1.5. Not that one. That's the texture. the detail one.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so if you go, just try 1.5 maybe. So what you can do is you can actually make the things appear bigger closer up. So when your camera's a bit closer in, you can kind of have bigger panel lines. You can change the type of panel lines, less grungy, more grungy. So there's a few options for most of these ships.
Where's the grunginess?
You can
Detail
swap
out.
the detail out.
You have to change
So just
the
swap
map.
the texture. Yeah, the texture. Yeah. So there's a few different options.
Which one's going
And
to be
there's
called
like season
grungy?
tubes.
This
That one?
Oh,
Yeah, that one needs to be. Yeah. So that one there you'd probably want to have. Oh, there you go. It's grungy. You could also potentially use the triplanar on it too, but I don't know how that would work. So there you go. You can have a dirty, grungy station.
And you guys, you just use the standard. No, you got your own shaders. So these are these.
That's a custom one. Yeah.
How much is
You
it? How much
can-
have you customized with your shaders compared to the standard ones?
They're pretty.
So that
I don't know,
one
Andrew
has
can
a
answer that
rim shader, and the overlay. So it's still pretty basic in terms of how much we're doing, but it's a little bit. You can still pretty much do what we're doing with the standard one, just minus a few features.
Yeah, so if you want to fall back on that, you can put the default shader on it and it will work. So you don't have to use those custom shaders. That just adds a few extra things.
Nice.
It
I'm not
will
gonna do that now.
fall back to just using standard shader. No, that's fine. But yeah, it will fall back.
I like that. I'm one of those people that goes, "Oh, you're not using your own custom shader. This sucks." And then I go, "Oh, you're using a custom shader. You suck." So I'm one of those people who can never be pleased.
Yeah. Well,
Well-
you can do both. So there you go.
There you go. Now I'm pleased. You managed to do something that doesn't normally get done.
It even works on the little ships too. So the little ships even can use the tiling shaders if you want. So you can have panel lines on the small ships too. I did some UVs for those, so they're ready to go.
Oh man, I want to make this big. I want to make this massive. So I want this
It's
to
already
be huge.
pretty big.
No, I want it bigger. I want to
It's
go.
already pretty huge.
I want to go 5 times bigger.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, so what are we made up of then? If I go and now have a look at this space station. So
So you can make other stations. You know, like you don't have to just have this one. I mean, they're all going
This
to
is
kind of be
pre-built.
roughly.
and he's beautiful.
Yeah. So you can, take parts off, add parts, make a bigger station if you wanted. You could have a giant log of station, like Babylon 5.
You know what I was thinking? Because this,
I don't know if you guys can hear us, but we're lagging.
Oh, I can hear
I
you
can
saying
hear
that
you
you're
guys.
lagging.
Yeah. They're doing okay.
I mean, I could easily visualize this being more different parts, like resize it a little bit, change the colors, and put one over the other, over the other, over the other, over the other. And now in my head, I've rebuilt Babylon 5.
Yeah, you could. No, you totally could.
Oh my word! I've got so many ideas in my head and not enough time to do this. This is. Oh. Do missile silo doors open, popping out torpedoes?
Silo doors popping out. No, there's like missile launchers.
So
So yeah,
do
you
the
would just
missiles
put
come
the-
out of the launchers or?
Yes. So I think those ones there you would turn. I can't remember. If you click on it, you should be able to either pull them out or turn. You just do a hot swap.
No way. Ow.
So
Ooh,
you would
sorry,
do
I went too deep.
Yeah, so you would do a hot swap. I think you would just like turn the missile off and then spawn a new one. Yeah. And then you could turn those off and put missiles into the tubes if you
Yeah,
wanted.
individuals. Oh man.
Yeah.
Holy. Oh. Space Synty porn. Yes. We're talking about cactuses. Oh my word. Dan, did I hear Messi write a Synty character customizer? Did you do a video on that? I did do a video. I've done many videos on that. Dan, you're a naughty boy. Get yourself over to my YouTube and check it out after the stream. If you want a bigger, just watch it in VR. That is true. That is true. We need to have sails on this station. Solar sails.
If you scale up in props, you'll see the missiles. Yeah, we're going to do some kind of sailing things. We'll probably do that for planets. I think we'll do a whole bunch of that kind of stuff, little satellites and things. So yeah, there you go. There's a bunch of different missiles you can use in the launches if you want. Depends how complex you want to go.
Hang on a minute. Watch this. You want to see something crazy? Babylon
There you
5.
go, Babylon 5. Yeah, bomb done. You could do that. You could totally do that. There's some probes in there. There's a whole bunch of everything. But
That looks more like the Babylon 4 or something. You know, the ones that look a little bit weirder.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Not bad.
do you know what I really want to do? I really want to go whoop and go inside like this.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to load up the other demo scene to do that. But
Yeah, we were talking about that. So like, we've got a separate cargo door you can push in, and then you could use a depth pass to render the. It's complex. You'd have to be quite complex to be able to do it. But we decided to have everything scale independent, so we didn't want to like put cargo doors on everything because then it's set. It's like there's the size of the ship. We want everything to be. You could have a nugget that's tiny, like a fighter nugget, or you could have a giant super nugget. You know, we didn't want to cut anything in that was too scale forced. You know, so. You'd have to use a few Cody tricks, but you can do it. We included the doors, so you know, just do it like a depth pass thing, and then just draw the inside of the ship over top of it. It's not super easy, but you know, it's definitely something you can pull off.
where's your doors? Oh man, door.
We've got lots of interior doors. I don't know what the exterior one's called. Cargo, maybe. Yeah, re-import everything. It's going to help.
Oh man.
So Andrew and Dustin can't connect to the call. They said it was super laggy.
Then maybe I need to. I'll stop sharing the.
No, I don't think that's a problem. Oh, you could try it.
Let me stop sharing. Because they look like they're still in. Robot voices. Andrew are lagging. I heard them say that they were lagging.
I'm telling them to restart Discord.
Yeah, kick them out.
Yeah, my internet's usually really bad, and it's not too bad, so that's good.
So you're not all in the office together today?
No.
Are you still on paternity?
I live in a totally different part of the country.
Do you?
Yeah.
How does that work in the remote office?
Pretty good.
So you really do need that that thingamajig, that Unity streaming.
Scene Fusion.
Yeah, Scene Fusion thing, then, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, it makes life a dream. I love Scene Fusion. If you've got a team of more than like one person, it's so nice. And then we made our prototype kit kind of to work with Scene Fusion, so you can go through and drop notes. So the prototype kit has those little notes you can drop in the scene.
Yeah,
so you can go like, there's a bug here, or can you fix this, or I'm working on this area, don't touch it.
So do you actually use that when you're doing this? When you guys were putting together this, were you using your notes from the prototype back?
We were using prototype when we were building that. So we basically laid out the interior of the station in prototype and put people down and kind of like planned out the rooms. And then as we kind of deleted the prototype stuff out and swapped it for the final assets. So yeah, no, totally. Prototype not only is for everyone else, but it's also for us too.
I love the fact that you're using it. Like you made it, and it wasn't like it's
That's
prototype
great,
back because it looks prototypey. It really is what you're using to prototype your work.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we created it. We created it for us to use as well as everyone else. So that kind of helps too. Like we've kind of made it, I don't know, a little bit different to most other prototype packs, and the fact that we needed these extra things like the notes. But I think they're kind of cool to have in the pack as well.
An asteroid just went.
There's a region here. Can I change the region of the call?
Yeah.
To Sydney.
Go for it. See if that does anything. Probably uses a different server.
We are back.
I changed it to Sydney. They're back.
There you go. I didn't even know they had that. Awesome.
It was set to Western Europe.
Oh, who lives in Western Europe?
I don't know.
God, losers, eh? Cool.
The French, I guess.
Not the Brits for much longer, that's for sure.
No, that was easy. We fixed it.
Discord fixes Brexit.
Okay, cool. So you can probably share the screen again then.
Yeah, let's try that.
That'll make it better for me too.
did we end up getting to the interiors yet?
No, yeah, I'm still
think
waiting
we're just-
myself on this one.
Oh,
We're getting
no.
there. We're almost there.
Every time I'm about to load up the interiors, I just draw a little bit more. Let me load back up the do the old Sherry screeny.
Sherry Screeny.
Sure.
Here we go.
There we go. Beautiful.
So Sanyo's just woken up and said, "Oh, you can use this with the Pirates pack. So many infinite possibilities." Yeah, San, we've already been there, mate. We've already been there in our minds talking about this in the Pirates.
Yep. Use it with, you could have space battle royale. You could do anything.
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
I need to actually finish my battle royale series that I was doing.
Yeah.
So I've had I was having fun, and then I had a little bit of an annoyance with the pack that I was using from the Unity Asset Store, and now I've let myself calm down, and I will finish it off. But it's a lot of fun using the Synty models, and you were so generous to give me a pair of arms as well.
There you go.
So
Very
that was
nice.
nice. That was good. Do
Yeah,
you
we're gonna
use
be doing
Scene
some more
Fusion in
arms.
both Unity and Unreal? They use it for Unity at the moment, VR Game Zone, and maybe you were saying that you guys, if you all use the newer version on Unreal or something, that you might move over to use Scene Fusion. For
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, we might do that. Depending on we're waiting for. I don't know. I don't know. We've got to test it out, see how it is. But it's mainly just the version of Unreal at the moment. But I mean, 4.19 is still pretty old anyway, so it's like at least 12 months old, I think. So it's not like it's hugely.
So
Plus, 4.19 has some nice features too, so we can always include that in the release.
So you're talking
Not a bad
Chinese to
idea.
me whenever you talk about all this Unreal stuff. We've got quite a few people that have recently started to use Unreal from the Unity communities because of all the shenanigans that's been going on. So I think more and more that's going to be happening. Excuse me, but I was running back home from the airport because of this interview. Well, that's not good enough, Sanyo.
That's funny.
Now, I had when I was posting and tweeting about this, people were going, "Oh, this looks beautiful! Can't wait to get it." And then they saw the price, and there were a few expletives and people having heart attacks. So your most expensive pack on the Unity store is the simple
Fantasy.
$150 massive fantasy pack.
Yeah.
And this one,
I'd say this one's bigger.
Yeah, I'd say bigger.
This is bigger. Like in terms of the amount of work,
Yeah.
so much bigger.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah.
So much bigger.
I think like we want to obviously increase our price over time. Like the store kind of has a tendency to be kind of like bargain bin, and we want the store as a whole to be, profitable for not only Unity but for everyone else. So it's just higher prices just kind of allow us to continue doing what we're doing and kind of remove a bit of pressure. They also, I don't know, it's we feel it's worth it. We
Yeah, I
kind of
mean,
started
the crazy
stuff.
thing is the price you pay probably couldn't make one asset in the pack.
Oh,
Because
Yeah.
just if you randomly select one asset, I bet you couldn't pay someone to make it for that price.
A freelancer, yeah, exactly. Like one of those ships would be $1,000 or something, like at least.
Yeah. If not more.
Well, it depends on the freelancer, but yeah.
Well, yeah. No. Well, someone knows what they're doing.
Well, let's say that there.
Yeah.
You'd pay a lot more
Yeah.
than the price of the entire pack.
Exactly. So, and it's like oh, it's one ship, but it still took days to make. It's not like look, it's one ship, it's one asset. It's not like a wall in Dungeons. It's like the ship is actually super complex, and it did take a long time to build them. So, they are a couple of days each. So even though they look like it's just a ship, there's a lot of work's gone into those ships.
Jack Attack saying, "I'm really appreciative of the price of assets now. I went and got quotes on character models from people." And that's the thing, until you go and do that,
Oh yeah.
you don't really
Yeah.
stop and think about it.
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, you want to get a custom character made, expensive.
And
So
especially you
that's the way
go
it is,
to
yeah.
somebody who makes assets and you say, "Okay, will you do some freelance work for me?" And they go, "Yeah, okay, it will cost you for this character $500, non-exclusive." And you
Yeah,
go, "What?
that's the thing,
Non-exclusive? I'm allowed to sell it on the asset store to whoever I want, but I've just paid you $500 for it. Right? You want exclusive?
Yeah.
Exclusive? That'll be $4,000."
Yeah, exactly. That's that's kind of it, because people kind of expect Polygon City's $20. Oh, the characters must be what, $2 each? Maybe they'll do a custom character for $2. It's like, well, no, it's kind of
Then
not.
you also have
Yeah.
the issue is like if you've done this one character for this one person, you can never make that character for everyone else. And
Yeah.
It just gets weird. So say you make a clown, you just can't make a
Clown.
clown that looks like that, or you just can't make a clown period. Like the entire
Yeah.
clown universe is locked off to that
Yeah.
one person now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't know.
we do actually say so far no to everyone because it's just too difficult to manage.
But that being said, we are releasing cheap stuff as well. We've got our kits, which are like in the cheap range. Like you can buy Explorer kit for like $7. Comes with some cool stuff. So there's a bit of everything. We're trying to cover all the bases. We don't want to just focus on like super expensive premium content. We want to have some stuff at all levels as well.
Is Simple Fantasy Cartoon coming to the
Probably
Synty
not.
store?
Probably not. It doesn't have an Unreal version. It might do eventually. Yeah, I guess we probably could, but just people would need to know that's the one thing on there that doesn't have an Unreal version. Yeah.
That's the thing. If you were going to go down that route, would you then split your store into a Unity store and an Unreal store on the Synty store to make?
Well, no, that's why we'd probably just not put Simple Fantasy on there and just save ourselves all the hassle. You can get it on Unity. Just grab it through Unity. It goes on sale every now and then. That's the perfect place to get it. Comes with the FX if you want to try and port it to Unreal yourself.
I mean, the main reason we're not doing that is there's a lot of creatures, there's horses and there's other things, boars, that just would take months to even, maybe not even get working in Unreal.
Yeah, nightmare.
It's a pain.
Well,
And then
the
say we remove them, we have to update all the media again. It'll take months.
Yeah.
Just dealing with that. Oh look, it's interiors. Whoa. So, is that like a hangar?
Oh, it's quite bright.
Yeah, the lights are weird.
My-
I wonder if that's maybe I have to restart Unity.
I hate
Fix
you.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't generate lighting. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Why did it have auto generate? I've already done you. I've already done all this. When you came in and it's auto generate, so it's ruined it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Bugger. This is why I hate
Can you reopen the scene?
Let's
Or is
try
the
it.
lighting just broken?
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Probably have to restart Unity.
Why is it remember?
I don't know. I hate that button.
Why are you doing that to me?
Yeah.
And if I obviously if I save it, it's. How bad do you think it's going to be if I generate?
I wouldn't generate lighting on it.
Nah.
Let's just
No.
pretend that it looks good.
Do you have the game view? Like, there you go. No, that looks fine. That looks all good.
Ugh.
No, that looks fine. That's how it should look. I think just the hangar just has too many lights in it.
Yeah, let's go. We go. a
That
bit
looks great
slower.
though. So you can
Slower,
turn the
okay.
ceilings on if you want, but they by default are turned off. So, yeah. If you're going to be hooning around first person, you may as well
There you
leave
go.
them on.
Although I love the fact that when you were doing this, were you going down low, walking around the place?
We did.
Good lads.
Yeah, we did a bit of everything. The walls actually have the ability, you can change the height, so the ceilings are all, there's actually a bit of give, so you can lift the ceiling up or pull it down depending on how big, because we've got some big characters in here. We didn't want to force it so like, oh yeah, you can only have a ship that's human size. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
So we've made it so you can kind of choose your height. So that there is kind of as a higher height roof, but you can definitely bring it down if you want, and it will just slide past the top of the wall.
Oh, this is bizarre because I'm doing my I'm starting my sci-fi pack face off, and I've just recorded a video today. My computer crashed 3 times as I was compiling it, which was nice, but it's comparing a load of packs that are very realistic and possibly interchangeable, and I need to include this now in my sci-fi
This is
pack
not
face-off
realistic.
as the only one that isn't realistic, and
Yeah.
I got a nagging feeling that it's going to do too well against the competition, and all the
That's-
others are like
that's
they,
cool.
they put all this effort into their fancy PBR.
Oh, go back.
textures.
It's the
Go back to that
canteen.
room. Yeah, there you go. There's the canteen. Glowy.
I was going to go on the outside first and then
Very-
sneak into rooms,
very
but
glowy.
I'll go into
Oh,
this.
Sneak peek.
That
Sneaky,
is very
sneaky.
glowy room.
This is actually something you don't see. Like, we don't show a lot of the screenshots of the corridors and stuff. I mean, maybe just a camera fly through could be something handy for people to see. It's actually kind of nice, just floating a camera down the corridors.
I love the corridors. To me, if
We don't
people
make
miss on the
mistakes.
corridors
We
when
have
they're doing
happy
stuff,
accidents.
Yeah.
is where I see that they
Have a
haven't
look
got
at
any
that
attention
window.
to detail.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Look out that window there.
Yeah, look, there's a window. There's a little ship out there.
Oh, it's a little thingy.
Hang on, let's have a look at this
There's an
door.
airlock.
So the doors don't open. We didn't think people would want that ability. No.
Don't try and say stuff like that to give me a heart attack, right?
Gotta make the noise.
Or
Yeah, whichever way is easier.
Probably up.
Yeah, up's good.
Up looks cooler, but if you got an upstairs, it might
exactly, then
cause some
people
issues.
just suddenly eating food and they get sliced in
Yeah.
half.
But I mean, you typically wouldn't. Yeah, you wouldn't. You may not have the camera in both places at once. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Though that
yeah.
sign's a bit of a lie. There's no airlock on that door.
Because the thing, like, I'm just going out for a second.
Probably dead now.
Ah, everyone's sucked out.
We do have an airlock, but we just didn't put it there.
It's a force field one.
Yeah, definitely.
I missed
Oh,
my
yeah,
old
you
house
can
I
put
had.
particle effect on there.
yeah, you could.
There we go. Close that down.
Close that. Ooh, everyone's saved. Whew.
My house
Yeah.
had an airlock system like that. The kitchen was close offable, kind of. You know, had like a nice inner door and outer door, so that you'd use it. Like, I'm going outside. Okay, close one door, open the other one. Don't let the cats out. Just felt like being in this space station, I have to say. It's a bit too clean. Any shader tricks to dirty this up?
Yes.
Let's
There's
get
a.
dirty.
I always forget what it's called. Parallaxy thingy.
It's in the hangar. Triplanar.
Triplanar. That's the one. Stupid name.
So what should I just? Am I sticking a secondary map on this, or are we playing around with
So
the
if you
shaders?
change the shader to Synty Studios.
Try playing out object space or try planar?
Triplanar.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, don't do that. Undo that. I would not do that. You need to manually apply the shader to it.
Yeah.
My
You can do it.
eyes, my eyes.
But let's not do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you go to the materials, I'll show you where it is. It's in the materials folder, and it's just called. So it's probably under MISC or Alt. Yeah, under
There we
Alt, I
go.
think. And then if you turn the so I can see the names of the stuff.
There you go.
Scroll down.
Dirt.
There you go. Dirt.
Material dirt.
Yeah. There you go. Drag that onto stuff.
There you go.
Yeah. So that'll make it dirty, and then you can change the amount of dirt. Is that working?
I can see.
Yes.
I can see some
Sort of.
dirt.
It's on the
Scaling
hang
might
Change
be
the
off
scale.
on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Make the tunneling super low.
Yeah, so it's currently set for the hanger, so you need to set the tiling to like 0.1.
Right. Yeah, the hanger's really big.
Yeah.
So that the top one overlay.
Oh,
No, 2 down.
what do you want?
That was
sir?
right, isn't it?
So under 4 off.
Oh, okay. There's actually a tiling value for it. Now set those back to 1,
Yeah.
and then there's a value for it further down. Yeah. See tiling? Above emission.
Right
There you
back.
go.
There we go.
Other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there you go. You can basically have as much dirt or whatever as you want. And you can change the dirt amount by scrolling up the slider down the bottom, and you can do some other things like that.
Down.
Oh, down.
Oh, you turn it down and it gets more dirty. Classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic. Yeah. So there you go. You can make stuff dirtier if you want. There is definitely some grunt.
there you go, San. We went dirty. Dirty just for you, mate.
Yeah.
I will fix that.
There we go.
That is weird that it goes down and that's.
Yeah.
Still,
Need a
People
It
reverse.
still works. Whatever.
it's a slider though. People can figure it out.
Nah, fix it.
Okay.
It's on the list.
Sessifer coming in with 5 months sub. Thank you very much, buddy. much appreciated. Continued support. People put some nice smiley faces in chat for Sessifa. I'm drinking my tea. Wife made me a nice herbal cup of tea. Because obviously I'm British. You guys just released mini city pack. Does this mean we'll see a mini versions of all your Polygon packs in the near future? Wow.
Probably.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe not all, but
sci-fi
most
would
of
be
them,
good.
sure.
We kind of have done most of them with the first one. We did like a broad fantasy one, which
I
was
love
kind of
that.
touched on everything, but not probably enough to make a game with.
Little mini samurais.
So yeah, with the city ones, we kind of narrowed it down and kind of made it more game themed.
Oh, there's a flickery roof there.
Oh,
yeah.
Dear.
Do you have? Oh no, you got the ceiling.
that's for selling off, so that'll be the upstairs
Okay.
room.
Yeah.
floor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
You got some having a little bit of fighting going on.
Yeah,
After that.
that's easy to fix actually. I think the floors probably overlapped, so you just need to move the floor around. It's because the corridor was slightly shorter. But yeah, I would assume you would have the floor, the ceiling turned on in instances like that.
Oh, I shouldn't
would hope.
assume, mate. What are you going around making assumptions for? You don't know what goes on in my house.
Oh yeah. Little fire station.
Sanyo keeps on asking, and he's going to kill me if I don't ask you guys. Not sure if this was asked already, but what about a sci-fi pack plus space pack bundle? Question mark.
We've
Yes.
talked about that.
Well, and with the other sci-fi pack coming out, so,
Planets.
well, upcoming planets.
Yeah.
It's going to be the environment stuff.
Yeah, so we'll do all three as a big mega pack eventually.
Should be end of the year, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to trick people by making the price even more expensive as the bundle than they would be individually?
Would it be? It'd have to be
Of course.
cheaper, right? Otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's gonna be $5. $5.
50 cents.
Yeah, it'll be slightly cheaper. It's just, but I honestly, the best thing would be to just have, if you need a cheap price, wait for a sale, and just grab them individually. It just means you'll get access to them sooner. You won't have to wait. You can start playing with stuff now. So that's kind of, yeah. But
Or win
bundles
one
are
of them
great.
in a raffle. They could win one in a raffle.
Oh
You
yeah.
never know.
Of
Oh
course.
yeah, we could give a couple of those away for a raffle in the near future. Near future.
Look at all those buttons.
Do these buttons work?
Of course. Each button has a script on it.
Yeah.
That is an event system that you can plug into. I'm lying, of course.
Yeah.
We don't
No,
make
you'll-
the game for them.
Yeah, you'll definitely need to make the game.
I was playing about with, I won't say the names because the video is going to come out soon, but one of these sci-fi packs in the sci-fi face-off, I was incredibly shocked that the artist had gone and paid someone to do scripts throughout his
Oh.
pack. So all of the computers, doors, lift panels, everything have got scripts attached to them. Like proper, as though it's a game kit. I think that was fantastic. I did not expect that. Obviously, those were the things that had the bugs when I had to sit there and debug.
Yeah.
But it was a nice touch. But it kind of
So
adds more work for the developer, doesn't it?
Problem with that is most people buying our packs would be coders.
Yeah, it takes
So
away
they
the fun
kind
of
of
it.
want
You know?
to do that themselves,
Yeah, like that's fun. Having the button open a door is fun.
Mm.
Like you're taking that all away and you're just saying, all you do here is do all the advanced networking and just do some email Google a few times, get it approved for the app store. That's the fun stuff. It's
Yeah.
absolutely the fun stuff.
Now,
Definitely.
is there a version of this where it's broken down into parts where I
Yes.
can move the handles and things?
The
Get
parts
over
are
to the
there.
bridge,
Yeah.
which is at the
No,
front.
the bridge version doesn't have separate panels
Oh,
and things,
doesn't it?
but
Okay.
no. But you can. There is parts, so you
Yeah,
can.
there's all the buttons there.
Yeah. So there is buttons and knobs, but they're not all separate parts. So you wouldn't be able to rotate them or anything.
Oh, I can't pull this lever down and
No.
stuff. Oh,
No. You'd have to customize that.
okay, that's a shame.
Yeah.
You'd back down to 1 star.
But,
Sorry about it. I
it's
do apologise
critical.
about that.
There's a bunch of levers and things in prototype though, so you can probably use those.
Oh man, this is pretty. Look, there's a little handprint.
That's not even one of the good.
This
Good
is a
ones.
boring room.
Yeah,
Go to
go
a
to a
good
good
room.
one.
It was a
Check
good room.
out
It's just
the
a
hangar or
storage
the fridge
room.
or the Hydroponics lab.
Look, you got some plants.
You've got a hydroponics lab.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
hang it
the
right
corridor.
up here.
Yeah, hang it right.
So, well, go here and go right. What's that? Is it tentacle in a jar?
Yep.
Yeah. There's a head in a jar if you
There
turn
it is.
right.
There's hydroponics.
Oh, there you go.
Hydroponics. Oh, look at that. What's in there?
Now, what about animated textures here for the computer screens and stuff?
So they're all meshes. You can animate them yourself. So I made them separate just so that you could have the little things spinning around. You could have the text, flashing.
Hang on,
You could
rewind. This is a
Kinda
mesh.
whatever you wanted.
Yep. Zoom in. Get closer. It's three-dimensional.
Yeah. So yeah, if you it's all separate, so you can basically do whatever you want. You can rotate, animate stuff. Just figured it was a bit nicer that way.
You could even use it for your in-game HUD if you wanted.
Yeah, there's a bunch of elements for it. So you could, you can basically build your own screens, but there's a few kind of presets in the demo. We figured that was better than putting it in texture because then you can just kind of do what you want. And if you look at it from the side, it has depth, which is kind of cool too. So just a little,
Hologram of the future.
yeah, just a little bit nicer than having something that's flat.
TM.
You can even change the
Technology.
shader on it and make it like the hologrammy shaders on it as well.
Yeah, you could absolutely do that. Yep. So that we just left it open.
Oh, what's in that room?
Is this the safe door from your heist pack and you've just put it inside your space?
It's brand new.
brand new?
Do you guys ever reuse anything from your previous packs?
I do.
Um,
Justin doesn't.
We do.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, take it as
Yeah.
a base and rework it as a new asset.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make sure it looks
So you still
different.
get value.
We do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whoa,
Always-
what's in
always
this?
different.
Look up.
It's the hydroponics room.
Some very bright
Hydroponics.
lights in there.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
really bright. Super bright, actually.
It's got shadows though. That's a bonus.
That's good.
This is nice. Look, they're just hanging down.
Justin
Yeah,
did this
hang
room.
And hang on, look. This is the first time I'm walking around a Synty down this view, and I look up, and there aren't any gaping holes of missing one-sided meshes.
Gaping holes.
You've done
We
it,
don't do
guys.
gaping holes.
You've done it.
We've never
it.
done gaping holes. What are you talking about? Especially that pirate pack.
Yeah.
Although we probably shouldn't speak too soon.
Yeah.
Could still find one.
I was about to say that I haven't actually found a bug yet, have I? Because the
There was that flickering floor, but
Yeah.
if you had the ceilings on, then that would have been hidden.
no, I mean like a proper bug, like you guys screwed up something,
Ah.
like
There
missing-
was the turret on that ship needs to be fixed.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that
Not
was
a huge
you.
one, but-
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that was one of the turrets. I could just delete that one and move on to the other ones there. So,
Yeah, well, yeah. Still.
but I want something proper. I want like you did, on the because it wasn't just the pirates pack. Let's be honest. You on the battle royale pack, you look up and there's massive gaping holes. It's your signature move, really, isn't it?
Them
Lex?
holes, yep.
That you
Them
don't like walking around first person like
Yeah.
view on the ground and then go, guys, have we missed anything? Oh yeah, we forgot to.
We need to like play it in VR. I think would be
You
the way to
do.
do it.
Or get a first person camera and
Yeah.
run around.
Yeah.
Make it a game.
Well, what you really need to do is buy a VR set and send it to me in the post, and I can help you guys. 'Cause my wife won't allow it.
Okay.
We actually got a free one from HTC
Did you?
back in the day. They were just handing them out like hotcakes, man.
Hang on.
Anyone
man.
emailed and they got a free one.
She's purple.
Oh,
Maybe
there's a
she's
little
nailing
flicker.
Oh.
There's a flicker.
Oh,
Flicker. Oh, that's probably the wall behind it though.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
that's
Cool, the bug.
I'd imagine so.
yeah. It
It's
just
these,
needs to be
it's these
pulled.
shoddy scenes that you put together.
Yeah.
I think Mike put that wall in.
Yeah,
Oh
plain like.
no, not that one.
Mhm.
No.
And like to say, they do have mouths. It's noses
like-
that they don't have.
Yeah,
Cooler.
they're all sleeping in their little cryopods.
The guys don't have mouths.
Well, they got
It's
the
implied.
stubble around their mouth.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a mouth.
Oh, that's lips.
We did try.
Oh.
We did try noses, but they just looked weird.
She's purple.
She is.
She's
See,
an
this is
alien.
the thing though. This isn't realistic to me at all because if you're in cryo sleep, I think you'd still, unless you've got a tube, like a colostomy tube, these pants would be yellow and brown by now.
You'd be
We
you'd
got
be frozen
sci-fi
them.
tech. sci-fi tech is happening inside
No,
there.
no, they give you what is it? A catheter before you go in, and then they drain you, and then you go in and get frozen.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
That doesn't
Yeah, we
This-
researched all of this.
Well, you
Yeah,
might be in
YouTube.
hypersleep for 10 years. You know,
Oh,
you
what's that little sweepo on the ground? It's done.
Just cleaning it all up.
Oh,
While they're all
sleep.
asleep.
Is he as movable as the Sweepo from the
I think so.
Cyberpunk?
Oh god. Please be movable.
I don't know if it is.
It wasn't Maya. I can't remember.
He's not. Oh man, he sucks.
Oh no, he is.
No, yes. Yep, brush and wheel.
Yeah.
There you go.
Spin the brush around.
You can drive them around.
Yeah.
Sweep
Check
boat.
out his pivots though.
Whee!
Ah,
There
we
you go.
I love a little sweepo. It's so funny.
So what are the in-game, well, the in-pack Synty jokes that you keep throughout all of your kits?
There's a hollow toilet upstairs.
A hollow toilet.
There's always something. We hide a bunch of stuff in the demo scene and usually delete most of it, but
Yeah.
sometimes something we forget about and
Or you
it's
back to the
still
generator?
heading around.
Yeah.
Jack Attack's got a roll. Jack Attack, you got to leave, bud. Oh man. Big Gamey says you'd like to see some kits as spin-offs at lower prices from this. Yeah, it would be nice to see those. Like you've got those $20 and like those smaller
Yeah.
$7 packs, like small little ones.
We'll certainly consider some.
Oh, I finished my cup of tea. I need more cup of tea now. There are, as I
out
said,
the
there are
fridge.
Easter eggs, but we need to find them. Hang on, does this close?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Do these
Actually, if you
open?
peek in there, it's I think that's a shower. That one.
Is it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's a shower.
Shower.
Yeah, have a look
That's
in
cool.
there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice.
I haven't even seen some of those things.
And the pivot's in the right place? Yes, the pivot's are in the right
Yeah, yeah,
place.
yeah.
Love that.
yeah.
Yeah, who over to the bridge?
Yeah, go to the interesting stuff.
Hang on, wait. This is... Oh, lads. Cupboards. Where's my cupboard?
Wait.
They don't have cupboards in sci-fi.
You just let it float.
Yeah, you said float.
Oh.
You teleport it inside.
Time portals and.
You put it in a crate or something, I reckon.
Hmm.
Come on, this thing here needs to slide out or something. We're back down to 1 star. Come on, lads.
Too detailed.
We're going for 0 stars. We're close.
Hang on, we've got bunk beds.
Yep.
Love
Is that open?
it. Oh,
on,
Is that open? There's a window in the middle of the room.
I already know it's not going to open.
oh, you do that to me.
I think it used to open. It opened in Maya. I think we just merged it all.
Oh
down
no,
there.
you cannot
Yeah.
have. You cannot have a window there. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no outside of the ship.
Oh, I'm quite excited. Think that this was...
Do we get 0 stars now? I want 0.
Man. See, look, here. These... I want to click on these and then they do something.
Yeah.
At
What
least,
you do
at
is
least I've got
in
that.
game you go up and push E on it and you access your inventory.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
That's probably what most games would do.
Good idea. Yeah.
Where is the wall for this? Which one's... Let's have a look. So, let me zoom out a little bit.
So that is a wall. Yeah.
So this
It's
whole
like a
thing
bunk.
here is one...
Yep.
It's one
yep.
mesh.
Yep. It's like a bunk wall that you can plop around.
We've got 2 materials. What are the 2 materials?
Oh, is there? Oh, that's
Why
another
is it
little
the same...
bug.
I don't know what the
Nice.
materials are.
It's the same materials
no,
twice. That's weird.
It's Unity's minutia. I think we
Okay.
fixed it in the. No, we fixed it in the
Oh,
final
there you
submission
go.
version. Yeah. So it's using the second material.
Yeah.
Don't ask me why Unity does that.
What are you doing blaming poor Unity? Unity's done nothing wrong.
It is amazing.
So poor.
Made at the Messy Coder a difference in sales. Did the 30% discount make? Did you notice any difference with everyone sitting there spamming that Messy discount coupon on your store?
No, people can use it if they want. I don't know.
Did you suddenly have about $50,000 more sales?
I think
than you
people. I
needed?
think people are using it, but we do have our own sales as well every now and then that are 50, so people can wait or they can use that one. I think that one's pretty good if they know to use it. It's not valid all the time. Sometimes it runs out and we have to redo it, and maybe we will start. I don't know. We can limit it, just do it for 7 days or whatever each point, but yeah.
You did say you were going to do a 99% messy voucher at one point, didn't you?
Yeah, as soon as you give us 5 stars on something, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you nearly
So
got
we're
5
now-
stars. You've nearly got 5 stars
yeah,
before.
one. Yeah, not quite there.
To be
It's
fair,
too critical.
I've
Too critical.
I've now I do believe I have reviewed the most assets out of anyone ever on YouTube. Now I've reviewed the most stuff of Unity assets, and
A lot of assets.
I've got up to, I think if you exclude the interviews, I think I've got about 60 asset reviews now, videos,
Jeez.
and only 2 of them have got 5-star.
Huh.
So, and I can't even remember what those 2 are. Actually, one of them was the Rome 1 pack. I can't remember what the other one was.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so only two out of about 60 have got 5 stars, which I'm quite pleased of. I have got a 0-star, so I'd be glad you guys haven't got the 0. But there was one person who got 0. Not only did they get 0, they had the Willy Wonka, "You get nothing, sir. Good day," audio clip, which I kind of regret now because looking back, I was a bit salty at the time. But it still stands because the person still doesn't reply to customer support queries. Unlike you guys, which are very communicative with your customers for support and feedback, which is very important this day and age. Because a lot of people on the asset store like selling their stuff, they just don't like supporting it.
Yeah, it's a painful process to support, but it's part of the package, right? Especially if you find a bug, we want to fix it.
So how are you guys managing your support using Jira or some weird bug support ticket system?
Google Docs.
Really?
So yeah, we just get a message, we put it in the Google Docs. It's
Put it on the list.
We're artists. We don't like too much complexity.
Oh,
Oh look, it's a toilet.
it's the hollow toilet.
Yep.
That's awesome. Found the hollow toilet. What's behind this? Oh,
Nothing.
That's
Oh,
a
you
skateboard.
you just died. Yeah, you should have been warned. Like a
It's
little
like,
sign.
no, look, it works. You've got a script
Oh,
on it. It
what's-
sucks you out.
What?
It's amazing.
What's that little bridge thing there? To the left. There. Yes.
Oh yeah, go in there. This is what I did. Yeah, go in there.
Boom.
Let's go in there.
Coolest room on the ship,
Debatable.
hands down.
So
Have you
I
seen a
guess
hanger?
this is one of the rooms that you worked on, then, Mike.
Yes. Can you not tell?
How cool is it though? It's amazing.
Hang on. Let me make sure that this
Yep,
captain's
you
got
need
an
to-
unobstructed view.
Pretty much.
I might need to raise that chair up a little bit. Maybe he's a real
Yeah.
tall captain.
So you tried this in VR?
He did.
I have tried that in VR. It's pretty awesome.
Man, I want to do this. I want this in VR. Can everyone in
Like,
chat please
command your team.
send a tweet to my wife, please? Can everyone in chat go on my Twitter and just at Messi's wife, Mrs. Messi? Can Messi please have a VR kit? So is this 3Ds as well? Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh man, everything is. Oh man. Now, do these open?
No.
I don't think so. That'd be quite hard. I think those just go on top of the floor.
Yeah. Plus, who said it's a hatch?
Oh.
Your
Oh.
brain did,
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it?
which is a fair. It's got kind of hingy things. Fair comments.
I like that. Does it open? It's not meant to. It's not a hatch. You loser.
It's a techie dob.
Man, this is actually an awesome room, I have to say.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It's
Hopefully
pretty.
someone makes a game using it. It's pretty awesome.
Oh,
You've seen the
Um,
screenshot, right? The screenshot's amazing.
oh with put it. Where
The
is it?
trailer.
I'll send it through on the.
Yeah. So I can show it.
Oh, the Discord. This is it in action. This is what it'll look like when everyone's got all the games finished. There you go.
Hang on.
Bloop.
Oh,
Open in original. And
Open Sesame.
Oh
there
wow.
you go. This is what it looks like.
So that's
That's proper lighting and post
With lighting.
processing.
yeah. That's what it looks like when you
This
finish
person's
your
off in a
game.
hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's an emergency because
Well,
the
they're about to fly
captain-
through a minefield if you look out the
Yeah.
window.
They're about to die.
He doesn't want to be in the front of the ship.
That captain should be fired. He's pretty useless.
It's a no-win situation. I don't believe in no-win situations.
They've still got time.
Oh man. Is this the VR cockpit? Are we able to change levers and buttons around? Yeah. They're in the props thing, but you can't move these levers up and down.
No.
We've already
Once
seen
again, draw calls. It's just like if we had all that stuff, your draw calls just go ballistic. Yeah, it's like there's got to be some limits involved. Like if we had every button separate, and then it would be like, oh, this is great, but I can't actually make a game with it, and it's like, it kind of defeated the whole purpose, right? But most of the stuff's interactable, and there are separate ones as well if you wanted to put them over top. Probably could do something.
Oh god.
Oh god, he's
He's got
Vaporized.
no organs.
One star. No,
It's
no
hollow.
organs, no bones. How's he alive? Should I head over to the hangar?
hang on.
Hopefully the lighting's
When I go
decent.
in here. Little holographic.
Holographic map room.
I love these little tablets that you got. See, this is what I like. Little touches like these in the ceiling, the grates. What's in here? Oh, more people sleeping. Oh my
Gross.
word! What on earth is this?
That's a little
What on earth is
bug
this?
stuck in there. He got cryo frozen.
yeah. There's one
Dealt
of
with
the bugs.
Oh, it's all opened up. That's minging. Oh,
Did you say minging?
yeah, minging.
What is that?
This is when you look at the word minging in the dictionary. There's a picture of this.
Huh.
It's disgusting.
Because we have that word here too, at least back in the day.
What did it mean for you guys?
I don't really remember. It was like a Maori slang for like really amazing kind of thing.
Oh,
It might be the same.
What's that?
No, it's the opposite for us.
Because there's also minga, which is the opposite here.
Yeah. So
Minga.
so minger is from minging.
Right.
So I don't see how you would have gone from minger to then minging being awesome. You guys are weird.
Yes, we are. We truly are.
This is nice.
Oh, it's a little snake there.
Yep.
I was gonna say that I
Sci-fi
need more
snake.
hoses. I need more
Let's head to
hoses in my
hoses.
life. So this is
Cables.
the crew. We've been in the crew quarters. Did we go in the science lab? No, we haven't been in the science
Oh,
lab.
look at that.
What's this? What's this?
It's
That's
a
cool.
holographic mine.
Oh, look at this!
Hello.
I'm gonna stick my hands in there.
Are they rigged?
No, not rigged.
No, they're not rigged.
Oh,
But you could easily
you could do that.
probably come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could come up with something.
You can do
Zero
it yourself.
stars.
Yeah.
You just chop the arms off
Dude.
a character and stick him in there.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, just make their hands yellow.
Slightly bigger.
So this is the weapons lab.
Missile in there.
As you can see from there, there's like holographic effects that hold up that.
Yeah, I was about to
That little
say.
mine?
Exactly.
Justin did a really good job on that.
It's almost see-through.
Yeah, they are.
You need more hoses.
There's one behind that desk.
What's this?
That's one of the weapons.
Oh, it's a bit of a gun.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Goes pew pew.
We should have gone before we left the house then, innit? It is! You can take the bits out.
Oh my god.
I can take bits out of it! Ah! Awesome! That's what I wanted to see. That's insurance against the minions. Man, this is lovely. So the question that people are asking, like, is this worth 125 bucks?
Hell no.
I have to say that part of me wished that it was a little bit more expensive to stop other people buying it, because it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff.
Well, if they don't want to buy it, they can try making it themselves and see how much
Yeah.
it costs.
Yeah, see how far
How
they
much
get.
time and effort that takes.
Yeah, totally.
That's always an option.
Yeah, I think that's the problem is we've kind of come from a simple brand, and over the time, assets kind of devalued themselves. But it's like, but they're worth more than what they are. They should be higher. So I think over time we can hopefully push the bar up. Because if people are charging $100 for the game, why can't they pay $120 for some of the art? Even if they don't use the art in the final product, it might be used in the prototype stage, and it might be heavily featured in their prototype. So. Whatever, it's still a game resource at the end of the day. Photoshop, Maya, game assets, whatever, they're all part of it.
Well, definitely.
So, yeah.
I mean, the thing is that you're paying
The
this
engine room
this
or the hangar.
money.
Hangar. You're at the hangar. Finally.
Yeah, go on there. Go on there. Lift that up.
Let me
Lift
guess.
that up.
So
Oh,
who?
there's a little decontamination room right there and an elevator.
Hang
right
on. There's a lift.
Is there buttons? Oh, there's no buttons.
Oh,
but you can put the buttons
You've
in.
you've got
Those
buttons.
are all
Tops
separate.
there.
Oh
Ah!
shit!
Separate buttons.
Okay.
And there's the
Got
upstairs.
one life left.
Get through the door. Go through the door.
Hang on. I want to open the door.
Best room in the ship.
Now, who works on this
F.
one?
That was Andrew on that one.
Well, I don't want to say because you might find an issue.
Find the issues.
Eek.
Eek.
But I did. The lighting looked pretty shit.
Yeah, can you maybe turn some
Well,
of the
what's
point
going
lights
on
off?
with the lighting there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I went through and lit it, but maybe we doubled up on the lights.
Maybe.
So if you turn those off, you might be.
How many point lights have we got in this room?
I will delete that one. What's in there? Is there any lights in there? If you just turn it off. I don't know. They're just so bright. I'm not sure what's going on.
Read that like.
Also, the hangar door's open, so you're dead again.
Drag all 4 lights and make them 5 instead of 10, and that'll do it.
Yeah. So,
If you just make the intensity 5, it should be good.
where's the intensity gone? There it is.
Good enough.
Yeah,
you
but
missed-
Still one in the corner. That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Bam, too easy.
Send through the screenshot, Mike. So
There
you
you
can
go.
show that.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'll send you the screenshot.
What it looks
Yep.
like with.
Lighting exchange.
That's probably your project setting. Unity will limit the amount of point lights it'll actually render per pixel.
That's
But hey.
what it says.
Ignore.
Unreal wouldn't have that problem.
It's true. Unity is not
Damn
perfect.
you, Unity! Makes it feel like it's the ship's under attack. I like it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fancy room, that one.
Yeah, it's got a little hangar door there, which I probably put
Wide
too much detail into, but
That looks great.
Hang on. First things first. Canisters. Nice.
yep. Need some sparks on that.
It's an upside down drone right there.
Yeah. It's being worked on or something. Stored.
Got a ladder. Gonna climb up.
Yep. Get on up there. Can get a better view.
Steve, pass me the spanner. Oh, you want the space spanner? Yeah, the space spanner. Look at this. God, this handiwork here. It's appalling. Need to fix that.
I know. It's just rugged.
There is a fixed panel version of that as well.
They've
You
got
want
the
to
troubles
switch
about.
between them
Why make a broken one? Jeez.
to sabotage the ship.
Yeah.
Does this bit come out?
Of course. I think, maybe.
Um,
Who knows? Oh, I love the shadows in this. Oh, look at those shadows.
Is this
like
one of these modular ships that you were talking about earlier?
I think that's a preset one.
It's a preset one.
Preset.
The screenshot shows a half-made one.
I love these doors.
Thanks. Probably
That's
went
like
a little
those two.
overkill on it. If you look out from the exterior, it's got some numbers and some sweet lighting.
Some lighting.
yeah.
some details you probably won't ever see.
No. You need stuff like that. It's that attention to
Unless-
detail that you
yeah.
need.
Unless
So-
you're like flying into it.
It's that kind of stuff that person who bought your asset, Kevin who bought your asset, is using it for exteriors and interiors, and he's going to be making a game like this. Barry who bought your stuff is only doing interiors, whereas
Yeah.
Sebastian and Mary, they're just doing
Don't forget Rick.
Oh, he's a twat. I am. So
Yeah, Rick gave us a 1-star.
Yeah.
everyone's using it for something different. So the fact that you're adding that attention to detail means that it's just something for everyone.
Yeah, it's kind of a it's kind of a hard little thing to get right, because you add more detail, you add more draw course. Then and Jimmy over here is complaining it's too heavy, but then you're trying to open drawers and stuff. So it's
Yeah. Well,
it's
that's
like
the thing.
finding that balance. It's like we're trying to find that balance, but it's one of those things that you can't actually get right. It's like
Exactly.
we're compromising on everything we do.
Well, because people want the drawers to open, but then the next guy's like, well, actually, I want to be able to build my own set of drawers, so the drawers should be their own element, and then it kind of gets. And then the next guy's like, well, I want the handle separate, and the next guy's like, well, I want the atoms separate. You know, like.
Well, these days there's no real reason against that when you start thinking about, okay, you're going to be building your stuff now and your games with a bit of common sense. So it doesn't matter if you've got all this detail, because only if you're there looking at it, close to it, you're going to be even instantiating it it's going to be active in your scene. If you don't see it and the tree falls down in the forest, it didn't matter if it made a noise or not, because you weren't around. The same with these.
But you still had the details in the scenes. You're still rendering them, and it's
Well,
still
no,
costing
it's the
a lot
thing
of
that
points.
you don't even need to now. Just kill it, and then you're just bringing it in through your manager that you've got. So.
But then you've got the assets twice. You've got a low detailed version that has everything merged, and then you've got separate versions of every single element. So then the workload is doubled. So the pack is now $300. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a chicken and the egg scenario.
Yeah.
I think keeping everything simple and drag and drop for us is our absolute goal. We want people just to be able to drag something in and for it to work. We don't want them to have to like deal with too much detail, because building levels is really difficult, and having that fine detail is great if you're like an artist, but as a programmer it's going to be hard for you to utilize those in a way that's artistically friendly. So it's kind of we try to get in a good in between, but we always keep things nice and easy to use. Oh look, the lid's way too open.
Yeah.
It needs to go like there.
My bad.
Like there, yeah. It would stop there pretty much, wouldn't it? Yeah.
It needs some hinges.
Well, it would rest. Yeah, it'd be like a chili bin, right? It would just like rest on itself at a certain point.
Wait, what's a chili bin?
Chili bin.
You mean an Eskimo? One of those
Or a cooler.
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 A cooler.
Americans call them coolers. Yeah.
Jandos, thongs,
Togs.
togs.
They don't have them in the UK because it's always cold, so they don't need them.
True.
Oh, this is lovely. Let's see what's in this one.
Oh, I saw a bug.
When was
Yeah,
it?
It's on the list. It's on the list already, though.
Where?
There's Unity actually has some weird triangulation issues. If you go down a little bit, there's a face there. I didn't know about this. That triangulated weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Easy to fix. Yeah.
it's on my list already. So you didn't find it. I found it.
That's easy to fix. But yeah, Unity does have some very strange triangulation problems.
Hmm. Whoa.
A little bit bright.
It's not true WYSIWYG, is it?
It's a little bit.
This is actually also a slightly older version of the demo too, so we might have fixed that stuff. Slightly older. I think that one there's probably still in there. Computers. So you can see, obviously you can put chairs and screens in there if you want. Kind of customize the stuff.
Whoa.
And then, you might find it.
Just
Whee.
Oh,
He's already found it.
We've already,
Second
we've
time.
already seen this one, haven't we?
Ah, you already seen it. Oh,
Old
sorry.
news.
Yeah. I was distracted.
Whoa.
Oh,
What's happening
yeah.
there?
You did now, boy. If you go into that room just down there, you'll see. Is this the hangar?
Yep.
Yeah, if you go through the wall on the side there, you'll see the kind of the last room, I guess.
Engine room.
Yeah, the engine room.
Where was it? This place is too
Nope,
big.
go the wrong way.
Back towards the hangar.
That's
This
next
place
to the
is
hangar.
too big.
Yeah. So if you keep going that way, you just keep going straight, and then left at the end.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
left, yeah.
Just, follow the signs.
So this could be used as like a airlock there, the 2-door system
Yeah.
with the quarantine in the middle of it.
Yeah. And, you pretty much got you kind of your engine room.
She's gonna
Bits
take
and
it more,
pieces.
Captain.
Yeah.
Give it all she's
Makes
got. Stand here,
And
let
once
me
again-
inject you. What are these and everything for? Keep seeing them in the corridors. Like, what do you guys get up to in the corridors that you need these? Poking people.
Respawn zone or something.
Yeah, that's a good one. Respawn zone.
Oh, man. Colliders.
There's no colliders. Once again, you'll need to add your own colliders. We will probably copy some of the Unreal ones over once they're complete, depending on what we get out of it. So I don't know what we're going to create. But yeah, you will need to add cubes to the stuff. Yeah. But honestly, if you were going to do, I'd probably just do the whole corridor as a cube.
Mm-hmm.
And build the collision specifically for your level rather than per element. Just a bit nicer when you're walking down a corridor and you just kind of like slide all the way down. The problem is as soon as you start having it per object, and if they overlap a little bit, your character keeps getting stuck. So personally, I would do that, but obviously it's not the easiest way to do it.
It just freaks me out. Like, what are they doing?
It's a strange ship. They're doing some strange things to people in this world.
Oh, I love this, man.
Yeah, it actually looks real nice from like this camera perspective. I will definitely have to render something out.
Messi, can you also show the new mini city pack? Looks nice. I don't have the new mini city pack, so I can't show it.
We'll have to give you that at some point.
I would love to. I'd love to do one of that.
Man, it's looking good. This is a cool looking thing.
We need to stick in the people. I haven't even
Yes.
seen the people yet.
They'll all be in T-pose, but they still look cool.
Actually, that's fine. Hold on one sec. Let me go to big head. So. Come on, Uni. I hate this new store. It's evil.
Tell me about it.
And look, I can't even. Now when at home, I've changed the camera on the OVS, and so they can't see that it's completely frozen. So now Unity is completely unresponsive. Okay, so shop an old store. Actually, better get out of play mode because that would just kill everything, even worse. So go to old store.
I dread the day that they remove the old store.
Oh, don't get me started. If they do, I
Like-
see it. I'm completely gone to Unreal. That's it.
Not that far.
No,
I'm not going that far.
This store's worse.
Oh yeah.
Unreal's worse.
Oh, this store's horrible. They need to do some serious work to their store.
But they've got serious money behind them. What?
It's not a money factor. It's a design issue. It's like the difference between the old store and the new store of Unity. It's just a design issue.
Yeah, but Unity
So
don't
the good
have enough money to. Well, they do have money, but you kind of know that that Unreal, they've got no excuse.
Well, like for example, like they've got all their new stuff listed, and then the first category is like 2D assets. It's probably the least thing they sell.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Alphabetical.
and then after they go straight to animation, it's like, well, why aren't you guys showing? Like it's just ridiculous. Feature the stuff people are using.
Yeah, it's like if you go to the Unity old store, you've got a chart of the top selling assets, and it's right there. It's great. You can drill down to 3D. You can see the top 3D assets. The new store is a little broken up and harder to find that info.
I love the way that
It's
in the
more
old one
like-
you can go depth. Like, you can go, okay, I want models, people.
Mhm.
I want alien. go all the way in. Even Uma, as a category. But the supermarket model where when you walk into the supermarket, you don't put your best sellers. You put the stuff that you're trying to shift, because that's the thing that people see first. And then when people want your top sellers, they will carry on walking throughout the store until they find it. But while they're walking, they're going past all of the stuff that otherwise they wouldn't know exists. So maybe that's why they've done it that way, because you go in and you see the stuff that you don't actually want, and you go, that doesn't look too bad. I might be able to use that one day. You know what? I'm just going to buy it. Because there's a lot of people like me who have got an addiction, and we go, oh, that's on sale. I've never made a mobile game in my life, and I have no intention ever of making a mobile game. But you know what?
But one day.
I'm going to buy that.
Yeah, one day you might.
Exactly. That's why my wife has banned me, keeps taking away the credit card. So let me put in. Go back in here. So we've got. Oh, she's facing the wrong way. So I'll stick her there. Oh, I'll tell you what. I won't do it in the where there's lighting is a bit weird. We'll do it in. Which one should we do it in? This looks like a good one.
Yeah.
Right, let's go. Where did she go? There she is.
Classic Unity.
Good old Unity. And
I wish they would just raycast into the scene and ignore colliders. Go for like, ask the question: is there a collider on this object? No. Okay, use the mesh
Like
to
Unreal,
place the
right?
object. Like Unreal. Yep. Like it would probably take a programmer at Unity, say, half an hour.
Half an hour. Ooh.
Okay, a week with like the managers writing emails and all that other stuff going on.
Yeah. So yeah, there is a space helmet that you can put on either these characters, but it's big enough that it should fit on other human characters if you wanted to just chuck some city characters in space for some reason.
Yeah.
They can at least breathe with the helmet.
Yeah.
There he is.
oh, he's a big boy, isn't he?
He is a big
Chunky.
chap. Got the second big chap.
Cool, blinking heck. Look at him. What's this suit? Oh! Look at
It's
him.
got some heads you can change as well. So you can make it female or male.
I think there's scaled up and down versions as well.
Yeah. They're deep in the rig though, parented.
What's that? Whoa. Oh, there's a head there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the next suit guy.
You turned off the suit.
Turned it off.
Yeah, you need that.
The suit.
Where did it go?
I don't know.
That one. Oh.
Not that one.
I don't know. I think you caused it to wig out.
There you go.
That one.
I need to drag a fresh one in. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
you turn the skin renderer off
Oh, okay, skin renderer.
rather than the object.
It's got a little helmet too, so you can actually put it in like a little helmet if you want them to go outside into space. All of the options, all of the time.
Oh, that's a big head,
Kid
isn't he?
man. Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be if you scale the character down to human size.
Yeah.
Then his head isn't tiny.
Who's she? Hello.
Jan.
She's a girl version.
So even this would work with my Muck.
Yeah.
I got to send you a copy of Muck's currently the new beta. I've got it for testing. I've broken the save load and the grouping doesn't work anymore, but you can pretty much work to build. Once it's finished, it will generate prefabs out of, like, you can just scroll through and then click a button and it will create a prefab and then dynamically create the materials as well for you. So,
How does it do the rigging? So like, how does it handle the two different rigs? Does it just
well, it
combine all of them?
just uses
Is it just-
because your ones are all using the standard same rig, so it kind of
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with it.
Okay.
Yep.
Opposite we go. Makes sense.
Thankfully, you You haven't done anything weird in all of your stuff. The only thing that you've changed is your materials, but everything else pretty much is you all following the same. So it makes it really a pleasure, to be honest.
There you go. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I've only spoken to a guy who sat there cutting your models apart, and he goes, it took him a bit of time to do it, but all of the stuff that he was like, oh, it's a shame that Synty don't do X, Y, Z, and then he realised he just opened up Blender and he could do it himself.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Is like, if people need that extra functionality, just learn how to use Blender or Maya or whatever. You know, like just go that extra mile and do it yourself. Then you'll get exactly what you want, though. You know, like you'll get exactly what you need for your particular game. So
that's the age-old
argument
argument about asset developers, isn't it? Like, are you making something for every single person? That person who's bought your stuff then complains it doesn't make my game for me.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is that they can at least modify parts of it.
Yeah.
And make a game with it.
Yeah. It also makes it unique, so they're not accused of asset flipping or something as well. So it's actually a powerful thing to be able to modify the assets.
You don't really have, surprisingly, there isn't that high number of people who go around flipping your stuff, and your demo scenes are so detailed. I actually would have expected it.
There's a few.
Yeah, you still have to make the game. You have to be a coder, programmer.
And it also helps that you don't have gliders all over the place.
That is also true.
So it's like a
That's why
conscious decision where you don't do it.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a very good reason.
That's a very good reason that we have now just got.
So I'm not allowed to take the mickey out of you anymore for it. Is that what you're saying? I've just talked myself out of it.
You can still do that.
Okay.
You can still do that, yeah.
I've been told off by people before that I give Mike a hard time whenever he comes on. Why are you always so rude to Mike? Like, no, I'm British.
No, you're not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah, I think New Zealand and British folks have the same kind of like take the piss out of everyone attitude. So like, yeah, it's not really taking the piss or giving us a hard time.
Oh yeah, Yankees, the old Americans, they are very serious. They are very serious.
What's she doing?
British humour and Kiwi humour is quite
That's
similar.
odd. I dragged her in. It's like she was completely in a different position. There's a lot more here than I expected there to be.
Oh yeah.
I haven't scratched the surface so far, and I'm already filling this room up.
$120, so it's got to be $120 worth.
Yeah, you should have told me to go into a bigger room. Oh, here we go. We start getting into the junkers.
Junker.
There's the space pirates.
Pilot dude.
There's just so much in this pack.
There's a VR Cockpit as well if you're making a VR fighting game.
If you want to,
pilot.
One of the fighter ships, as well as the bridge.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are some nice places to visit in New Zealand?
Milford Sounds, Queenstown.
Pretty much
Lake
all of it, to be
Tambo.
honest.
Yeah.
Depends what you want to see, though. If you're going for nature, South Island. Not that I've been to the South Island. But
it's pretty nice down there.
go there, check it out. Yeah, it's great.
Justin's from there. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He now is from there. His parents live down there, so he goes there a lot.
No, I grew up down there.
Oh yeah. But you also lived in Whangarei for a bit, right? That's the other side of
when,
this.
when I was a baby boy.
Okay, so he is.
So I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, he is from the South Island. So there you go. Yeah, we got a bit of everything. If you go right to the top, there's big sand dunes. They're like it's like an ocean of sand. You can go like sliding down them and stuff. So yeah, there's a bit of everything here, but it's all very nature-esque.
Just don't go to Gisborne. It's a hellhole.
Don't go where?
Gisborne. That's where I'm from.
It'd be like I don't know, like Camden or something, like somewhere real. You know.
Camden's supposed to be posh now. You can't say stuff like that.
Okay, well, I Camden 10 years ago.
Okay.
I like the Camden markets though, pretty amazing.
Do you guys come over to the UK a lot?
I've been there once.
That's
Yeah,
enough.
been.
It was great. I'd probably come again. I did like it there. We stayed in London for a bit. It was really nice. But the Camden markets were awesome because we've got Vanessa's cousin lives over there. She's British, and yeah, she took us around on like an adventure, and it was real cool. I love the big balls. They got these like big bronze balls
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and all these big sculptures around. It's crazy. And we went to Cyberdog. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It is the craziest place. It's a shop that sells like stuff for dance parties, and it's like 3 levels that goes underground. And the deeper you get, the more like crazier it is. It gets like full bondage, like when you're like 3 levels underground. They got like people dancing in cages like all day, like just like it's like a big giant rave.
All
Sells rave
day.
gear, and there's just people dancing. Yep, they're just dancing in these cages all day, like hanging from the roof. It's real crazy, man.
It's nice to see that's where you enjoyed your holiday when you came over. Good.
Oh man, you got to do that stuff.
Especially if you come over with the in-laws. Gladys, do you
Cyberdog
want to
was
go
so-
to this nice shop with me?
Google's just this is for even these guys. Just Google Cyberdog and go images. It is the craziest shop on the planet, man. Freaking awesome. Just look up the craziness. It's so crazy. It's like you've walked into some
I'm
sort
not
of
going
like.
to do it, man. I'm not going to do it.
It's like literally. It's like you've
Doesn't
walked
sound very
into.
work safe.
You've literally walked into Sci-Fi City. The
I was
past.
going to say, it looks like sci-fi.
Yeah, like
Everything's
totally. Like
neon.
yeah, everything is neon. Great shop. Cyberdog.
Cool. There's characters. Oh, they're animated too.
Oh,
Because I've
Yeah,
been,
real
I've
cool
been
place.
keep getting questions like, can you show how to animate Synty characters? I'm like, just drag an animation controller onto them, and they work immediately. It's like they're properly rigged. There's no magic about it.
Not too difficult, eh?
It's got a bit of a scar on his face. Whew.
And everyone's customizable. The skin color you're saying there in this one.
Yep. So
Is it
there's 6 colors.
6 skin colors.
Now, have you got it as separate textures, or have you got it alpha that I can just change their skin color?
Textures.
Well, materials. Materials.
Yeah. Material texture combo.
You could easily alpha it, but we don't provide the alpha for the skins. And we want to make sure the skins... Yeah, we want to make sure from the get-go people have the ethnicities, so they've got white, brown, black skin. So we're not cutting anyone out. Yeah. We don't want this to be like some sort of weird...
Simple people.
Yeah.
the original simple people.
Yeah. Ooh, just white people. And we've got lots of female representation now too, which is good.
Oh yeah, you need that. We've had that discussion on Facebook, didn't we? By the way, I'm
Yes.
struggling to find female game developers to come on to my podcast.
Huh.
See, I was thinking about that last night actually, and 99% of our people that buy stuff, or buy stuff in general, or like just game developers. I mean, like I think there's just not that many female game developers in general, but it is definitely on the rise.
Well, that's the
but
thing.
I
you said
think
they're
that's
very
I
vocal
think
on
that's-
Twitter, but then they don't. When you would speak to them, and they don't respond.
No, I agree, but I think that you'll find the females are more, much more art focused, whereas the people using Aries especially are more coder focused, and there is much less female coders out there.
Oh, definitely.
It's not a hugely popular female profession doing programming. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it either. It's just not something that visually, it's not visual enough. But I think that would be one of the big reasons you'd find out there's probably a lot higher number of female artists out there.
Makes it a little bit difficult
Be
when I'm
mine.
trying to do a podcast about the lack of female developers and diversity
Yeah.
and gender equality. If I pay
Yeah.
and can't even get enough female developers to come on to do a podcast about the lack of female developers.
Yeah.
There are definitely female developers out there, but it's
Oh, totally.
it's kind of, I guess it's weird if you are one and you're good, you kind of don't want to talk about that subject.
Yeah, like you just don't care. You're
You
in a
just
position
want
where
to
it
talk
doesn't matter,
about
right?
the craft. It's like us. We want to talk about the craft of what we do, the models, the art,
Yeah,
um,
totally. You don't want to
rather
get into
than
the politics of it.
politicsy type stuff. Because I mean, yeah, girls in games is definitely on the rise, and it's just going to take a while. And it's definitely getting there. I know a female programmer that, and I guess another thing is like female programmers tend to work for people and companies. They haven't had that 10 years experience and then gone indie, and then been allowed to talk to you. So
No, I get you.
I know a female coder, but she's working for a company, so I don't know if she would feel comfortable talking without NDAs being broken and so forth.
And that's the other thing that, of the few that I have managed to speak to, it is a case of if if people are seen as having a voice and an opinion and going, oh yeah, look, we are paid, we're not being paid the same, we're not being given the same breaks, and then they go, okay, so now you're a troublemaker, are you?
Yeah, well, that's another problem. Is like I've worked at Weta where it's kind of there's a bit of crossover, and there's a lot of female artists there. They were never paid less than the males. Like everyone was paid the same. I guess it depends where you're working, but I think in a specialist field, generally people are paid pretty well close to each other. I think if you're going to like a mine, you're going to go work in a mine or something. I think there's still a little bit of that traditional overlap there that's causing pay issues potentially. But I don't think the games industry suffers so much from that. I think it's more like all juniors get shafted.
Yeah,
As a junior artist, everyone gets paid dirt. If you're a girl or a guy, it doesn't matter. You're a junior, you get paid dirt. That was always the case.
Yep.
I was thinking along the same thought, but then there's somebody who posted recently on his Twitter, well on her Twitter, that was a guy and was a industry veteran for like 20 years or whatever, and then transitioned to a female, and all of a sudden when sending off the CV as a female was no longer getting the jobs, getting significantly less money, being told that she wouldn't be happy in the role, whereas that was the role that she had been doing as a bloke, and saying like previously I was thinking that there was no gender inequality or pay gap between male and females in the game dev, but as soon as I transitioned to a female, I've now seen it firsthand. I was thinking,
yeah,
that's shocking, but that's also is that also against the, not only because of male female, but the whole how companies now see people who transition from one gender to another. So it's there's a load of questions. No, I can't actually remember. It was
because if they were an artist, their portfolio should be crucial, right? Like
they were quite senior.
You should be able to show nothing but your art, and then people just pick you up off that. So I would say that's kind of
it was an artist, but it was not only an artist. It was somebody who had actually gone and trained other. So it was an artist, but he was also a teacher. So he was going around training other artists. So somebody who obviously knew the craft and had some
countries still have like gay marriage is still illegal in a lot of countries, whereas we're pretty progressive, already legalized that. So depending on where they were, there might have still been some prejudice there. But I feel like that could be a societal thing, whereas for us here in this country, that's something we've kind of moved past. So the games industry is obviously it's flowed into that. Everyone here is more accepting.
Yeah,
and
you
I think if they're
Kiwis
in
are
a
more
country
accepting
where
than
there's
most people, aren't you?
yeah, and I think if you're in a country where there's no acceptance, I don't think that's a game development specific thing. I think that's just a stigma of your society at that time. So I don't know if you can specifically say the games industry was the problem there. But I feel like the games industry is the most progressive of all industries when it comes to equality. I would say absolutely.
It's getting there.
But over everything else, I think it's
have you guys been to any of these Unite events?
Been to one.
What was it like?
Yeah, it was okay.
Depends what you want out of it.
Ooh.
Like I met Adam Goodrich when I went to Unite. That was probably the best part of going, just meeting him. If you know who he is, he makes guy. So that was cool, but the actual event itself,
He's a big fan of your guys' work.
yeah, we talked to him
Yeah,
regularly.
we're like at him.
He's cool. Yeah, the actual like talks and stuff seem like they're just promoting Unity, which that's what you should expect.
Would be quite funny to go to the Unite and have them tell you, a new Unreal package just came out. It's amazing.
Yeah, they would boot you out the door.
I'm going to be going to my first Unite this year in September. I'm going to go to the Copenhagen one. So I'm looking
Oh, that'll be
forward
big.
to that.
That'll be big, though. That'll be a big one.
There he is.
Found the head. Found the head. There he is.
That's awesome. He's got a mouth. Oh my god.
Look, that
Oh
is a
my
mouth
God.
with teeth and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But is he
He's from one of
rigged?
the zombies.
Is the mouth rigged?
No. Static.
The zombies are. So the zombies have rigged mouths.
Oh, cool. Because that's what I was going to say. No, he's just a head. But
Yeah.
so the zombies actually do
that's-
have rigged mouths. I did not know
They do,
that.
yes.
That is
Mhm.
fantastic.
Pivotal part of a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Their slack jaw.
My
Well, that's gloomy as hell.
Whoa. It's because there's no ceiling, maybe, and the sun. I'm joking. the sun's hitting it just right.
I
Wherever the
love
sun is.
this. I love the
There isn't a
background
sun.
you guys have made. Did you make this or did you just nick it off the internet? Because it looks beautiful.
That's you, Mike.
What's that?
Yeah,
How'd
Mike.
you do the skyboxes?
There's a Sky. Okay, so anyone can download it. It's free. It's called Skybox Generator or something. Let me just find the. It's called Spacescape. Totally free, commercial license, MIT, whatever. So you can go nuts. I did do a lot of work on them in Photoshop though to make them more cartoony. So you will not get this out of the program specifically, but you can get close. So if you do need to make more skyboxes, go nuts with Spacescape. But we did a lot of tweaking to make it more cartoony, so that would be much more difficult. But yeah, feel free to use the app. We've included a few in there just to get you going, but obviously people might want to do more. But if you check it out, there's a few options. If you just go to the shader and then flick through the options, you'll see them.
I like you saying that. It's
It's in the lighting panel too, so you'll have to go to the lighting panel to get access to the Skybox shader. Yeah, so if you change that, there's a few options, and you can see them change in the game view.
ooh.
So you can just swap that material out rather than swapping all the textures out.
Mate,
'Cause that would take a while.
that's nice.
So there's just like a softer version if people want a softer version. It's just a little more pastel. Just if people want it as a background element, because we expect you to use the space clouds anyway to kind of fill it in a bit. And then I've got there's a green one.
What's the name of that website?
It's just called Spacescape. I don't know what. Spacescape. I think it's Spacescape. Maybe it's not Spacescape. Oh, it is Spacescape.
There you go. Thank you very much, VR Game Zone. Obviously, if you want to be able to post links and not get the bot to block you, you do need to be a sub. And if you've got Twitch Prime, it's free to be a sub. It's completely free. Just spend your Twitch Prime sub on me, and that means my children can eat. Don't want you to feel guilty at all, but yeah. They ate last week, and it's about time they eat again. So don't forget to click on that sub button. Man, I need to be playing about with this. So smiley face in chat. Smiley face in chat for the children who don't starve. Guys, this is ridiculously pretty. I have to say, I am for most of today. My mouth has been stuck open, and here's one bit for some bread. Cheers, mate. That's like towards 1% of getting some bread. I do appreciate that, pal. This is really, honestly, I have to say, the best pack that you guys have done.
Thank you.
Whew, cheers.
That's nice to hear.
So 1 star is it?
One star.
1 star.
I need to sit and give a more mucking about before I can give this a score. But I've never actually scored something with somebody on the line. Actually, I'll do that now while we're playing it, because we have played about a lot with it. So I'm pretty sure I feel confident enough that I can give this a score. So let me ask chat. Chat, should I give this a proper review, a proper messy review score with the people who made it live?
Well, the pressure
geez.
might be
That escalated.
there.
Because
Because we were just joking about that 1 star.
no, I have no problems giving people 1 star. Actually, as I said, I've given people 0. Now,
I would actually prefer a 1 star than like a 3 star.
see, that's the
1
thing.
star is like a joke, but a 3 star is like, oh man, it actually
Now,
sucks.
people get confused by my scoring system.
Mhm.
VR Game Zone saying you'll be biased since they're here. VR, how long have I've been doing this for a year now, talking to you guys. I've had, when I've done live dev interviews, I've even commented on something that I would have been punched in the face if I was in front of that person. So I'm pretty sure I'm in no way biased just because somebody's here. Hence me finding gaping holes normally when I'm walking around and talking with Mike, looking at his assets, or constantly complaining that he's got no colliders, or that he's completely missed out load of details on one asset when he's put nice vines on another one. I've had no problems in the past doing it, have I, Mike?
Nope.
So I don't think Mike's ever felt that I've given him any kind of biased preferential treatment. I keep on poking with a stick. Sometimes the stick's got some brown stuff on it. Sometimes it's poking sharp, but normally it still gets poked.
Jeez.
So yeah, I look this here. Normally I'd be like, "You guys suck. Look at that."
Like reasons.
But that's not actually a fault with any of the meshes. It's just the fact that when you're putting this together, you've got 2 bits of floor that are one next to each other. So
Exactly.
And that's what the ceiling turned off as well.
yeah,
So that would be covered up.
there you go.
Yeah.
So the ceilings, there is no ceiling, yet you're still having this issue here.
Yeah.
There you go. Look, it's the floor.
Yeah.
So,
So you definitely need the ceiling in those areas.
now,
If you were doing a first-person game, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
okay. First thing I mark on is customer support. So, how customer support is like not only how proactive and reactive the developer is to their customers. So, if I had a bug, if I wanted to contact a person, how long do I have to sit there waiting to get feedback? How long do I have to sit there for my reply, my issues to be resolved? And even before I was interviewing Synty and chatting to them, I was a customer. I thought loads of your stuff in the past, and whenever I had any questions, I've had my emails answered pretty quickly. And funnily enough, I still am a customer of asset developers, and I've got a different account, and they don't know it's me. So it is a proper test. So I don't even think you guys know my other account that I've got, do you? No, you don't.
Probably
So,
not.
There you go. So I'm going to say, honestly, Synty Studios deserve 5 stars when it comes to customer support.
That's good.
So
There you go. Not bad.
yeah, that's an honest feedback. Textures. Now, 11. What is this 11? 11 nonsense. So
11 out of 5.
11 out of 5.
11 out of
That's a
5.
pretty good score. Yeah.
Now-
Yeah, not bad.
Textures, I would have given you guys a 4 to 4.5. But then we dropped in with the dirtiness.
Not
So
bad.
the fact that we can, because that was the thing that was missing, like Sanya was saying, everything is a little bit too clean. But we've got these abilities here to stick in, make things a bit dirty. And you've got variations on your textures. So the one thing that I would say that always annoys me is the fact that you didn't have enough skin color variations for your characters. Which was one of the reasons why I made my custom shader, my first ever custom shader, so I could do the alpha on your old packs and have, dark skin, light skin, variations. I could have nice olive, what I wanted. There's no Mediterranean people, you know, you dirty Kiwis not sticking any meds in. You should be ashamed of yourselves. But you could fix that quite easily. But now with this one, like you say, you've got purple people, you've got different colours. It's nice. You've addressed it that. So I can't really mark you down on that. And the ships, the exteriors. Let me load up the exterior one again because I'm playing about with the interior one. Let me go back in. So, where's my demo scenes? Scenes, exteriors. What screenshot station, by the way?
So that's in there for you. That's just in the version you've got. That's not in the final.
Okay.
And if you go to the game view, it's basically just a setup scene with the lighting and the post effects and stuff.
Ooh, for making it look pretty.
Yeah, just something that's in there that's a bonus for this version of the build.
So, let me go into the exteriors. So, textures, honestly, not just because you're on, this is the only pack that I would say is a 5-star so far. On your textures. So far you've got
Not bad.
you've got 5 on the support and 5 on the textures.
Not bad.
Value for
I'll take
money.
those.
Value for money.
Oh no.
So that's a tough one. So we should have made it $9.99.
Right, so I'm going to do value for
$20.
money last. Now models.
What are the models though? What are the models?
So
there
the
you go.
models, you were going to get. Let me explain what a 3 is. A 3 out of 5, okay? Because you were saying you don't want to get a 3. For me, a 3 means actually a 2.5 means you did what you set out to do. So if you wanted to make something, you go, look, we've done our asset. And you go, really, that was an asset of our house. Looks like a good house. It looks like a house. It's a nice house. It's a 2.5. It's just you accomplished what you set out to do. I could use that house. Nothing special. You haven't reinvented the world, but it's a nice house. It's all right. 3 is like, well, that's better than all right. That's pretty damn good. And 4 is like, that's amazing. There is not many people out there that can do what you're doing. That is fantastic. 5 is flawless. 5 is like, I am blown away. I could not expect better from anyone from this. 5 is all my dreams are moist and true. And that's why there's only 2 people that I've ever given a 5, 2 packs that I've ever given a 5 to, or even on the models. You guys came so close to the 5. You came so close to the 5 on this, but your turrets wouldn't move up and down. And then you showed me those other bloody turrets. And then you showed me that the missiles on these can be removed. Irish John, don't go to bed just yet. You're going to kick yourself in the nuts if you do. So Irish John, stay where you are. Do not leave this chat. So, models, I'm giving you a 5 out of 5.
That's awesome.
And this is the first time you've got 5 out of 5 on the models.
That's good. Not bad.
Irish, if you left, you would never speak to me again. Now, value for money, this is not your most expensive pack.
Almost.
But it is, it's your second most expensive.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest in terms of content. I have not seen anything this big before in your packs. The dungeon pack was massive. It took me a long time, but was not as big as this. It pains me to say it because it's over 100 quid. I'm giving you 5 out of 5 for value for money.
That's pretty good. That's not bad.
So,
we're happy with those scores.
I'm seriously trying to fight not to give you because of you're only saying it because they're here, and I'm not biased because you're here.
That's a nice pack. I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
It is the best thing that you guys have done, in my opinion. It honestly is. I'm not just I ripped you apart on other stuff. The Western pack, I liked it, but I was walking around going, you made mistakes here. This is the best thing that you guys have done. It is beautiful. I am making a Wild West game, and I want to stop what I'm doing for a moment just so I can play with this. That's how good this is. It's distracting me from my main project in life.
Yeah.
It is the first Synty asset I'm giving 5 out of 5. It is a fantastic kit. It is the best thing you guys have done. It is amazing, I have to say, hands down.
Thank you.
Sweet. Cheers.
Well, do we want to give out a copy then?
Whoa.
I've given you a key, so
I think we do.
All right.
I think we can
So
give out one. Yep, one out.
there you
We can give
go.
out some more later in the year, but obviously the voucher limit is ridiculous.
I retract and give you 1 out of 5 then. I'll keep it for myself. That's mine now. Right.
Well, hey, everyone knows it's there now. Well, you've already got it.
Screw my viewers.
You've already got a copy. You're looking at it right now.
Synty space. This is open to everyone. So, yeah, do exclamation mark raffles in chat. Exclamation mark raffles in chat, people.
Are they doing it?
Dan Reed is going to go to bed,
How long do they get
everyone.
to-
I wonder if
How
we
long do
only
they
one
get to
here.
enter?
I thought Dan Reed was going to bed. Like, well, everyone, I'm going to bed now. Bye.
Yeah. Did he? Oh, no, he entered. He entered.
Oh,
That's
hang
so
on.
funny.
Oh, got 2. 3.
Got a few. Yep, a few more entries.
This is
There we go. There we go. They're entering.
This is nuts. And the weird thing is that because I was just flicking through these as we were going, there is so much that you've put in here.
And you haven't even touched on the effects. There's actually a missile effect that'll shoot out a ton of missiles.
Oh yeah, bring that one in.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, drag that into the scene. That thing's mind blowing.
Which one's that one?
Missile.
Effects _ missiles. It's under just the 3 black squares there. Oh, never mind.
Fix _ missiles. There you go. Yeah, drag that in.
Oh!
But you got to look at where they're going.
If you have collision,
Oh!
There you go.
at actual impact and then explode.
Yeah.
If you actually had
So there's a-
collision. This is a
If you
Synty
had
card.
collision.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's a whole bunch of particle effects too, which are quite cool. So you get a bit of everything.
Explosions, fire, blah blah blah.
Yeah. The light ray cube.
Laser zaps.
Warp tunnels.
See, that thing there looks like nothing, but it's actually super awesome.
That little cube.
Yeah, the little cube. Now, so
Or
if you
you can
grab, go
move
to the
it around.
hierarchy. Yeah, go to the and then make that out, and then get the manipulator. So it's under that. No, one up. Yeah, grab the manip. Yeah, and then move it down and scale it. So this thing is basically amazing. Yeah, so scale it up.
It's basically a god ray that you can put anywhere.
Yeah. You can use this on doors or light casting or like engines, whatever you want. These light ray cubes are awesome.
How long did this
don't look
take
like
from
much.
beginning to
They're
end,
cool.
and how many people? Question we got asked.
3 people and what was it, like 2 months?
About 1,000 hours I calculated.
Yeah, 1,000 hours. So let's say
10,000
1,000
hours.
hours.
No,
Yeah.
someone asked how long did this pack take, and I was like, well, let me do the maths. 1,000
1,000
hours.
hours.
So you
1,000
really
hours.
sat there and did the maths?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
1,000 hours.
Is that counting Christmas though? Because
No, that's just how long we spent on it.
wow,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah, because we had a pretty big break in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It did take a while.
Yeah, 1,000 hours.
1,000 hours ish. It was in the like 980 something.
Yeah,
Because I think Mike had a sick day once.
One sick day.
half a day.
How
His cat
dare
got
you? How
I'm
dare you
never
have a
sick.
sick day? So
his
what was the whole...
cat got his paw stuck.
I'm immune to all
yeah.
things.
Having a kid, though, how did that disrupt this whole... Was that like...
We took a break, so we made Polygon prototype in between because we were like, yeah, no, it's not worth the risk. I could be having a baby soon, so we just made that in between, and then I had the baby like a day after that was finished, which is perfect timing.
Then Justin and I
Did you thank your wife?
made the mini
Yeah.
packs.
Yeah, then these guys, they did the mini packs, and then when I got back, we finished us. So it slowed us down a little bit, but yeah, not too bad.
God, look at all these props. Look at all these props, man. It's nuts.
you had a look at the preset ships. It's all
Oh yeah, the
devices
vehicles.
and
You haven't even
bombings.
looked at the vehicles.
So there's all the vehicle parts, but we also include how many ships? Quite a few.
20 something. 20 something ships. So if you scroll to the top there, yeah, you'll see them all.
Those icons bigger.
Yeah, go right to the max. Yeah, there you go. So there's a bunch of ships and ship parts. So little fighters and corsairs, and then there's stuff for the station. There's little drones too. There's some drones in there, and those are all the parts. So,
And
yeah,
there's
it's
always
pretty-
Synty wheels move when you've got them in there as well.
Yeah,
I think so.
that's what's do. Yeah.
Oh man, this is painful because I'm doing the sci-fi face-off and everything's realistic and all that was getting me. Oh, this is so awesome! Look at these stuff. But man, this is fun. This is fun. Is there
So
a
it's
cure
the
for
Terror
asset
of the
addiction?
Cockpit.
And the funny thing is that like people know that I love the artwork that you guys do. I'm like the attention to details that you guys put in your pack. Like here we go. That's nice. That is but I'm not really a poly guy. I don't really like for myself. If I was making a game just for myself, like out of nowhere, I wouldn't have really chosen this art style. But
Yeah.
you guys make it hard not to like it.
That's what we try to do, you know. And then not only that, once again, prototyping. Like if you're making a prototype, this is the simplest, quickest way to do it.
Yeah.
You know, just drag and drop stuff in, play around with it. It doesn't need to be super fully featured, you know, down to the minutiae. It just works, you know. You drag these things in, and they're just there, ready to go. Try out some ideas. I'll definitely. Yeah.
Right,
We'll
should we
try
pick a
and-
winner?
Yeah, let's do it. Yep. We're gonna take off now anyway.
Yeah.
'Cause it's,
And I gotta go to bed.
But it's been good. It's been a good thing. So yeah, let's do the drum roll.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Irish John Gaming, nice.
Didn't I
Look at
tell him?
that.
Didn't I tell him not to go to bed?
Yeah, you
Did
would
Didn't
have
I say don't
regretted
go
it.
to bed?
No way.
That's funny as.
Oh my word! I said don't go to bed. You'll kick yourself in the nuts. Congratulations, Irish. Well,
great.
lads, thank you
I
so
never
much
went
for
in
coming in.
Yep,
No
was
worries.
For taking the
Thanks
time
for the
out
5
on
stars.
your Monday mornings. So,
Yeah, thanks for the- thanks.
Justin, Andrew, lovely meeting you both. Mike, pleasure as
Good
always.
meeting you.
Thank you. That's
Thank you
good.
for everyone in chat for your questions. Congratulations, Irish.
So where do we leave the suitcase with the money in it for those 5 stars?
Yeah. What
yeah.
was your bank account number again?
Yeah.
Just put it in. Just
Stream
put it in the
software.
normal. Just put it in the normal place.
Are we still live? Are we still live?
Ah, sure.
If you want to see more of my crazy videos, click on the left side of your screen now. And down below, there's that big juicy subscribe button. And right next to it is the magic bell that if you click it, it will tell you if I've got a new video coming out. Till next time.